Boom! Back, Saint LFCTV with your boy Saint. Hope you're having a great morning. I'm here with royalty, with greatness. I'm on time. That yeah. It's not lateness is greatness today, where I'm bang on. So with my guy, if you don't know, this is my brother, man. He's honestly one of the nicest, most hardworking men in YouTube, and I'm very happy to have the pleasure to welcome him on the channel today, Mr. Callum Sanderson. How you doing, my brother?
Amazing, bro. Thank you for having me, man. This has been a little while still, man. I feel like I've been on there in a minute. So thank you for having me.
Man.
Thanks for the invite. It's all love, man.
And we've been it's not for lack of trying on both sides. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it's just one of them ones where
life.
It's how it is, man.
It's the least I could do. The amount you've contributed to our channel, how much you've helped us grow and all that, how much you support us. It's a pleasure to be here, bro. So thank you.
Come on. I'm much appreciated. And big up everyone that's inside. Big up everyone that will jump inside. Please make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. We're nearly there, man. We're getting to 1K and we're nearly there. Shout out my boy Elias, man, says we need to get Saint to 1K tonight. Please. Trust me. Would appreciate that. But at the very least, please hit the like button. And if you've been living under a rock somewhere, make sure you go over and you subscribe to my boy Kopish. But I'm sure you, man, already know what time it is. Before we get into some of the main stories, shout out 6 times. I was on 6 times, I was on 6 times. Well, I feel really bad. I feel like every time I see him, I feel I need to apologize. And I wasn't even on the pitch, bro. I was like, yo, bro, are you ready? Are you ready to change up that thing to 7 times? Because it's us, like it's us. But yeah, we're getting linked to these dead Chelsea wingers. But you know what? That's a very good segue into what I want to talk to before we get into some transfer news. Callum, very, very quickly, what a season. Just give me your very overarching thoughts on the season before I kind of break it down a little bit.
It's hard because of the way it ended. On the whole, it was a very good season. In terms of what we achieved, only Real Madrid and Man City can really say anything to us. Obviously, we'll get the banner from rivals and that. We take that with a pinch of salt, innit? It comes with the game. But in terms of who's done better than us this season, it's 2 teams in Europe. And arguably, you could say we did just as well as Man City. Now, the Premier League's more prestigious, don't get me wrong, but we still won 2 trophies and we beat them in the process of winning 1 as well. So they won the Prem, we won the 2 other domestic cups. Maybe it balances, maybe it doesn't. The European Cup, obviously, we really needed that. That would have cemented this season, in my opinion. We didn't get it. It was a lackluster performance. We didn't get outplayed, but then again, we didn't do enough to win either. So it's kind of a bit of hit and miss. I would give the season maybe a 6 out of a 10, which is weird because when you think of a 6 out of 10, you don't think of a season where you've won 2 trophies. You've only lost 4 games out of 63. It's kind of mad, but because of what we had in front of us to achieve, it feels as though we kind of just fell off at the last hurdle. There are obviously reasons and context around it. The history books aren't going to show it, but what I was screaming quad from February, so I'm shameless with it. And I definitely thought we were going to do it. I did, especially when Coutinho got that second goal as well, and then the Real Madrid game, how it started with making...
You're not human if you weren't dreaming at that point, innit? Let's be honest.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm proud of the boys, over the moon with what they've accomplished. And if I'm going to spin it in a positive way, it gives us something to work towards next season. Because for me, this season showed it can be accomplished no matter how hard it is. But if we get what we need to in the summer, I think it becomes a reality again.
No, this is why I like having my guy on, because he's just sick with it, and there's so much I can pick, And I think there's a lot of which I agree with, and there's a lot of which I want to just put under a fine-tooth comb, because I think you are 100% right. In terms of our season as a whole, what a season! I think it was the journey was outrageous, and I think I just think that it was something that we need to just really appreciate, though it wasn't exactly how we what we would have wanted. We had an outrageous season. The journey was immense. I'll pick up on something he said in terms of overall, in terms of kind of overall grade for the season. I'm going to hold out. I've got a show coming tomorrow. So I'm going to do that, and we're going to go into kind of a grade of the season. It would be there or thereabouts.
Yeah.
The end to our season is really what I want to sit down and spend some time talking about.
It hurts still.
Cal.
It hurt me, bro. It took me a little while to recover.
I've come on here. I've had a few shows. One actually that I did with yourself. Big up Jamie Phillips. I was on there and that. I've heard a few Liverpool fans say, the Champions League. It's unfortunate, you know. Like it's you know. But the Premier League is the one that hurt them the most. Really, the Champions League is like, it is what it is. We didn't quite get it, but you know, the Premier League. And I'm miffed. I'm not gonna lie. That is starting to really baffle me, because you have to go back too retrospectively in time in order to fix the Premier League. Like, do you know what I mean? You're gonna have to go back and start dealing with some of the draws, going back to Tottenham. It's just too Doctor Who. Do you know what I mean? There's too much stuff. Like, if you take it for what it was on the final day, we did as much as we possibly, bar going in front. But to be very honest with you,
I don't think it would have made a difference.
I don't think it would have made that much of a difference, if I'm honest. I think it just would have put a bigger battery in their back. Like, what? Like, do you know them ones there? And they probably would have come out of there on a madder one. But it's an aspect that we don't know and we're speculative of because it never actually happened. But other than that, we did everything that we could have done. And let's be honest, the Premier League weren't in our hands. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we are, unfortunately, we've made it so. It's this Champions League, Carl. Brother. It is this Champions League that is really, for a couple of reasons. And I started here because it's a nice segue into what we're going to go into. But it leaves a real bad taste in my mouth, Carl. Really bad taste.
I'm there with the toothbrush like this every morning,
bro. I had a man's using what's it called? Rare nephews in that now. No, bro, I moved off the list. You know what? Yeah. I swear to Yardman Dash. Yardman Dash said, brother, use some rare nephews. Like, hey, I'm fuming because it was in our hands, bro. It was in our hands. And you know when you say at the end of the season, when you're like, you know what, like rival fans and, you know, the way our season ended, there's not a lot of man that could say, because shout out Drifty, right? But Drifty's right and he's wrong. Because Drifty said, listen, you can't banter us because we were like 10, 15 minutes away from completing football.
Yeah.
And I understand his sentiment.
Yeah.
But ultimately, he's wrong. Because even in that scenario, we still would have had to have won the Champions League.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to have won the Champions League, there isn't not one person, not even those man that you said earlier on, like Real Madrid and City, who could really say anything to us. Yeah. The season looks so different. We move over to 7. You said something again. That's why I have you on here, and I love you. Said, history ain't gonna remember that. And we've got too good of a squad, too good of a manager for history to just see us as the nearly men, the really good, exceptional.
Can I ask you a question, bro? And it's something I've been racking my head about. Is the squad as good as we think it is, or is it?
We're getting there.
Because this is what it's the hard questions we got asked, though, isn't it? Like,
not really, you know. In terms of, do you know why it's not so hard? Because I saw Anthony Joshua with vulnerability. I saw Muhammad Ali with vulnerability.
Yeah.
And I say that to say, I heard Man City, man, talking about, I don't think our squad is that good, you know. Man City!
Yeah.
I heard Chelsea, man, quite early on say,
Might not be the
this
might not be
might
what we
not be
thought
the
it was.
one, you know. And these man compared to us are Anthony Joshua, man. Like
Yeah.
in terms of squad depth, in terms of resource, I
Yeah.
couldn't believe it when I first heard it until I started doing some digging and then really started to pull up the Callum Hudson-Odois and the what's it called, the Everton youth,
Pulisic and them, man.
Pulisic's and the Barclays and that. I said, they might be right. Man City said to me, brother, shout out Veta Games, shout out Patrick. They said, yo, the squad ain't really, it ain't depthing like it's supposed to have the depth. You know, them ones there. I said, you man. So with that said, Cal, I have no problem taking a mirror and looking at myself and being like, nah.
So here's the thing with me, yeah. You see, Man City, it's a bit of a weird one because I don't think they've got quantity,
Pick up my guy Rums.
but the quality's mad. We can't bring a Gundogan off the bench. We can't bring a Sterling or I'll scrap Sterling because we can bring a Jota off the bench. But we can't bring off the bench a Grealish. We haven't got that. Like, we've got depth in terms of quantity, but the core quality, that's what I don't know if we have. I still think our starting 11 has the best starting 11, player for player, maybe in Europe. But beyond that, which is what we saw when bruv, do you remember how we felt when we saw Flacco go down and then Thiago go down in the next game?
Fam. This is what's going to bring me. Well, listen, it's going to bring me. You're going to bring me very nicely to my point. Guys, we've got 17 in here. Please make sure you're slapping the likes, man. Please, please, please. And if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you have already. Like my boy Ilya says, we're 88 away from 1K. Come on, brother. Come on, bro. You know, like, fam, I can smell it, bro. You know, where is it?
Close.
It's somewhere, man. It's close. Now, in terms of, I've heard some people say that it goes back to your point in terms of the depth of squad, or rather a lot of squad, but not the depth. Some people have said to me, and I'm not going to say who it is, but, you know, Ox needs to be our 8th or 9th choice. I'm sorry, what? There's an 8th or 9th choice? Now, what's going on here? What's this? Are we a rehab shelter?
It's impossible.
It's impossible, bro, because this is, bro, there must be 5. If you're someone's 8th choice, brother, raise up and go and be someone else's 4th. Like, it doesn't make any sense in it. Like, bro, we should have 5 man. 5 man and 6th, 7th, 8th are youth man.
Are you talking about for midfield now?
I'm just talking about in terms of choice. Yeah, like they shouldn't be hearing no one talking about he should be 8th or 9th choice. No, if you're not good enough to be amongst the core 5, then the rest should be youth man that you're looking to bring in. Do you know what I'm saying? And I wanted to know how you. Do you see what I'm saying?
I hear that.
In terms of one thing that sticks really, really bad in my throat, but I can't get it out. And he's a world-class manager. Don't get me wrong. He's a world-class man at Ancelotti. But the brazenness, the confidence, the virgin, it's not arrogant because he won. But it's not. But
he's not.
To sit there and say, big man, your thing is set up different, and I rate it. But I'm gonna be honest with you, preparing for your thing was light work. It was change, fam. It was just smoking a cigar. But that it sticks in my throat, Cal, because let's be honest, right? We lost the league, and I've said this before, because we were on some shotting on the road, bag of possession and draws. Do you know what I mean? And the draws comes from teams that know how to play against us or set up in a way that will counter us. So generally speaking, I say this to say this, and this is why I'm moving on. But moving on, right? We've now come quite a long way. Like, my frustration isn't just from this season, because a lot of people have been like, bro, like, we were so close. Like, what's, and I'm like,
say it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's we are too good to be this close. If
Yes.
we weren't as good, I would be calm. You know,
Yes.
when like, and you know, like we of the culture. You know, when your mom and your dad used to be like, "Oh, I care about you. If I
Yeah.
didn't care about you, man wouldn't lick you up." Like,
Yeah,
you're thinking,
exactly.
what are you talking about? Like, this is
This
exactly
is
like
gonna hurt me more than it hurts you. Now,
hurts
no, it
you.
ain't.
And my
No, it
mum's yelling at me, bro. And I'm like, and you're there chilling, drinking your iced tea. And I'm like, what's going on here? This is mad. This is when I'm on Google, before Google, trying to find out Frank and that. Like, you know, like that. Like, what's these numbers? Like, because this is it. Because
yeah.
I rate our team so highly. We're too good. We have the best manager. Like he said, our first 11, we have some of the best players in the league. So we have to start moving in a way where where history can duly give us the reward for what we are actually going through and experiencing right now.
Yeah.
Now when I say that, Cal, does that mean that we need to start looking at our targets? I don't want any more man that operate better with grass behind defenders. I'm sick of it. I don't want the Danjumas of this world. I don't want the man that operate best. I'm too sick and tired of it and sometimes I look at Klopp and I'm like, Klopp, you're better than this. Klopp, I feel, is a bit naive. I'm tired of oh well, they don't allow us to play our football. Big man.
They're not meant to.
Big man.
They're not meant to.
This is not how it works.
Bruv, do you know what that's like? That's like Conor McGregor fighting Khabib and him saying, Khabib didn't let me strike, you know? Well, yeah, brother. He's not going to let you strike. What, to get knocked out?
Man will be having Z's coming out of his mouth, rude boy. Like,
what sense would it make? That's not the aim of football. Like, we don't do it. We don't allow teams to play their game, bruv. You think teams want to get pressured in their box and all that?
I remember us hearing man saying, "Raw, Inter or Villa." I think it was Inter. They're like, "Raw, Inter's the first time that they've done a Liverpool against you. They've done to you what you normally do to other teams."
At home, innit? When it's San Siro.
Yeah.
Facts.
So I'm like, yo, the thing is, when you said, I come back to you and you said our first 11 better than theirs, I don't care anymore, Cal. I don't care anymore. Do you know why I don't care anymore? Because we come up against more teams than the ones that we come up against more teams that nullify our first 11 than we do when we don't. Do you know what I mean? And so now it's all well and good to say, like, yeah, we've got, you know, the best right winger who, to be very honest with you, I'm going to get to, but he makes that position very unattractive. Very unattractive. I don't think there is a position. Maybe left centre back is probably, again, for us, because one ain't right back. We got some very unattractive positions in our, like, real, like, make a man say, huh? There,
Liverpool,
man, getting gangry on my arse, bro. Like, you know, like that. Like, it's real.
I want to see the football, bro. Like,
so it just makes me feel like we need to start getting Callum. I'll come to this point, but when you said in our 11, I want more of an 11 that's interchangeable. You don't know who's going to come. You're playing no, Burnley are gone. You're playing like a West Ham or someone who's gonna ultimately hit you on the break. Do you know what I mean? You're not gonna have a lot of space.
Yeah.
I want us to be able to change and flood that midfield and say, you know what? Actually, now we're not gonna have such defied. Do you know what I mean? And we're just gonna have movement. Callum, we don't have one creative player in our squad, bar Thiago.
Do you know what? I'd even say Fabinho's our second most creative midfielder at the moment, and that's our DM.
And not only our DM, and I love Flacco. But I pretty much base my whole look on Flacco. But brother, you're asking, in Tetris, and you got the one line, you got that line. let's not act like Fabinho's mobility is anything to hang your hat on.
All you can do is move from left to right to try and fit him into a spot.
Like the old school thing, you know, like, bro, you're asking him to be our most creative play, like, or one of. There is it. When I start to think about it, I start to think, you know what? It's actually not so surprising that we ended the season how we did. You know, them ones there. I also very much go, and I'm going to kick it to you. So, last point I want to make, but I don't feel in this, guys, that we have the manager that would allow us to complete the quad. I love Klopp.
I know why you say that. I
love Klopp. But ultimately, I feel that this season, I feel like the domestic cups are what hindered us. And it's all well and good that we got them because we needed them. And Cal, we needed them. That goes back to the beginning of our season. I'm not swapping them because it comes with context. And those are two things that we didn't have. It's now a branch of a tree that we can break off because they can't hit us over the head with it. We got domestic cup. We've completed it. But ultimately, the way in which we play, the confidence in which Klopp has in our squad is ultimately what I think unraveled us later on. Salah shouldn't be seeing all fourth round, bro, in FA Cup. Like, Mane shouldn't be seeing all fifth round and like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, I don't know if it's Klopp's over-reliance on the squad or if he knows what we know and it's like, brother, our squad ain't even really that good. Do you know them ones there? What's your thoughts on that?
So let me unpack the first thing you said, bro, regarding creativity from midfield. And again, I've been screaming about this for years. But again, to play devil's advocate, bro, yes, we don't have the creativity from midfield like other teams do. Well, obviously, when he's in good form, Bruno Fernandes for United, Kevin De Bruyne and Bernardo and Gundogan for City, Odegaard for Arsenal. Tottenham haven't really got anyone. I suppose they'll probably go and get Eriksen, but Harry Kane kind of does that when he drops into midfield.
Yeah.
No one else has the creativity from fullback like we do. So, again, it's a difficult one because obviously you ideally want that player in midfield who can just unlock a defense like that. But would it hinder what we have creativity-wise from the wings, which I think is the conundrum Klopp is struggling with, because I struggle with it in my mind. Now, on the second point regarding Klopp, it's hard to judge him because before this season, I would have said he doesn't rotate because he doesn't trust certain players, which is fair enough because he wants to maybe upgrade on those players. But the two names I come back to the most, Tsimikas, and another name that's going to surprise people, Nat Phillips. Tsimikas, in my opinion, could not have done anything more to prove that he's an able I'm not even going to call him a deputy anymore, an able competitor to Robbo. And Robbo, again, I'll keep on saying I still think he's the best left back in world football. But Tsimikas has said, yeah, I rate you, but I want to be you. I want to better you. And I love that.
And I offer different as well. He's not a Robbo Rebo, the real Robbo 2.0. I've got different things in my arsenal that I can...
because I'll chop it back on the right foot and put the ball in if I have to. So for me...
My set pieces, or at least corners, are better. Like, let's be honest.
So it's like, when I see that, I'm like, oh, Klopp, you've got this player, which means you can rest the other player. So when you get to May, both of them are fresh, and then you can make your decision. And then I look at Nat Phillips, who, without Nat Phillips, I'm going to be real, we don't have Champions League football this season we just had. And again, I'm not expecting that to start every game, but you had him from the beginning of the season to January, and he played 45 minutes of football. But in the League Cup, we had Norwich, Preston, and I'm thinking, so you're telling me Nat couldn't have played those games now, especially when Nico was still there, but you're telling me Konate couldn't have sat one of those and you couldn't have gone Joey Gomez and Nat Phillips, and the 145 Nat played, he played better than both of them in that game.
Really good.
So it's like, I get there's a ruthless side, but at the same time, you're being ruthless at the wrong time to the wrong people, in my opinion. And again, everyone knows my thing. Klopp, for me, is the best manager in world football. But unless he changes his mentality of this player has to play in this game, I feel like we're forever going to be having this conversation, bro, because it's like, for me, that Champions League final, and I said it till I was blue in the face, please start Tsimikas. And not because Robbo is rubbish, but for
He looked
about a
dead on his
month,
feet, man.
for
He
about a
looked
month,
dead
he
on
looked
his
out
feet,
of it,
man.
innit? He looked out
Trust
of it.
me.
And I was like, you're
Trust
not
me.
going to squeeze any more juice out of this orange. Let him rest. If anything, you're better off starting Tsimikas and bringing Robbo on for the last 20 minutes if we've got a lead and you want to just stabilize things. But to start him and then not even bring him on, then I think back to the Spurs game with Origi not coming on.
Bro,
And it's like, that's
Keita,
criminal.
we need a goal, and we need a goal, was it 8 minutes or something? And you
Criminal.
bring on Keita. This is why I call a lot of people and I'm like, listen, all jokes aside,
Criminal.
everyone, I'm like, I've got to point out the nonsense that you man are chatting. You man are sitting here talking about, oh, we could have really have used Origi. Brother, he would never have seen the pitch. Like, he would never have seen the pitch.
The only thing I can think of is if Origi was potentially carrying a knock going into that game, so Klopp didn't want to risk him. But either way, he didn't, because he didn't play for the rest of the season. He was injured after that. But
after that, yeah.
that
But
Tottenham game,
there's other games. There's other games. Tottenham game is the one, but bro, there's other games where I'm like, we've said in our, and this is the thing that pisses me off, Cal. You do it, Matt does it, I do it, my channel, Don Hussam does it. It's starting to like the joke. It's a joke, but now it's actually starting to be a bit. We do this, we do. Oh yeah, Tsimikas would be really good. And maybe like to give Fabinho a break, you know, we could maybe put Hendo in there.
Yeah.
And then we could maybe, what are we doing? You know, Klopp's gonna just play like. How many times have you done that on your channel? How many times? I watch bare content, bare man do it. Like it's ridiculous.
But we've switched ours to say, who would you guys want to start, rather than who do you think Klopp's gonna start? Because we know who he's gonna start.
And this is not good. This is why I'm saying, like, this isn't good for us. This isn't good. And again, I picked that Real one up, in terms of like, bro, he looked at the league, he looked at what we struggle against, and went, I'm just gonna do that. And we didn't have nothing else for it. We didn't have no other plan B. And this is like going into the next season. This is what we're going to be. We have to go in with the mentality that we're not going to have room to play the football in which we like to play. So we're gonna have to change that up. Mark A, big up yourself. He says to win the league, we would have, come on, man. Big comment. To win the league, we would have had to replace Genie. What's your thoughts on that, Cal? Because I don't think that I've seen a truer.
Like, to this day, and I know Liverpool fans think I'm this Genie merchant and whatever. I genuinely believe if Genie was in Liverpool's squad this season, I think we win the quad.
100%.
And he's not, and I'm not saying it because he's this all-worldly, all-conquering midfielder, because he's not. But Genie knew how to maintain possession when he needed to. He knew how to fill in the spots in midfield when he needed to. And he could pop up with a big goal when it was needed as well. A Genie replacement was as devastating this season as not replacing Lovren last season. And it's 2 seasons in a row we've done something like this, which is why I worry about this whole Mane situation. It is. I really do.
We're going to get onto that. Big up everyone that's inside. We've got 20 people inside. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. I think we've got 16 likes. So let's get this to at least 20, man, please.
Come on.
I'm with you, Cal, with the whole Coutinho. I don't think I'm not going to spend much time on that. But do you think that not replacing him as well, not even replacing him, but having someone of that kind of ilk, ultimately is a bit debilitating for us?
Yeah, it's hindered us. And obviously Fekir was meant to be that guy. And I think Klopp, shall I tell you what I think happened with Klopp? We didn't get Fekir. We got Shaqiri instead, who could cover the 10 and also cover the right-hand side at the time. But Klopp stumbled upon the fullbacks becoming so creative and thought, well, you know what? I don't need a Fekir when I've got 2 players who can give me the same sort of output. The problem is, what happens now is we have teams who are figuring that out. So where Fekir would have come into his own now is, right, so they can create from the fullback. So if we cut off the fullbacks, that means we're flooding the flanks but leaving space in the middle. Oh no, we can't do that, because if Fekir gets the ball in the middle, he's going to carve us up. So you become almost unplayable. And like you think about the great Barcelona team, Jordi Alba and Dani Alves could damage you down the wings. But hold on a sec, you've got Iniesta and Messi in the middle. Oh damn, what do we do? You look at the Man City team. Don't really give you much down the flanks apart from Cancelo. But then you look in the middle and you think, you know what, De Bruyne and Bernardo. But then you go to the wings and you got, well, Grealish might create something. Foden could create something. Sterling could create something. Mahrez could create something. So you're like, damn, what do we do now? And I feel as though everyone knows we've got the right hand in it. Everyone knows, right? If he connects with the right hand, it's done. But what do? You circle off. You just don't get hit with the right hand. But if you start bringing the left in now, they're like, which way do I circle? Do I back up? Do I go defend? Like, what do I do?
You're gonna catch them thinking, and then you can just do what you want to them. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. So now I think it's that evolution. We need a Coutinho replacement, and we need someone in midfield with legs, mad legs.
So, all right, let's just start slapping through some of these in it very, very quickly. Pulisic.
No.
Quickly, I started very, very quickly because it's not a long thing.
We can't. Can't.
It's mad.
How? And I'm going to contradict myself after this when you probably come out with another name. But he's not shown me, apart from when he plays against Liverpool, he's not shown me anything that suggests he's adapted to the league. He's strong enough to play in this league. He'll give us anything extra to what we've got now. Like, he plays on the left predominantly as well, or would do in our system. We've got Diaz for that. We've got Jota who can fill in there. I think Carvalho's also going to play there. He's going to come on big wages without the reputation. No, it's a no for me. Plus, if you can't hack it at Chelsea, and I'm not saying this because Mo and Sturridge were different. They weren't given the opportunities. Pulisic has been given enough opportunities by bare different managers, and I still ain't seeing it.
Yeah, I hear that. On pretty much everything you said, it's not going to work, and I don't see it. It's true though, bro. I know Liverpool ain't nothing to fuck with, but we ain't really trying to come up there with like a whole bag of man that are it's outrageous. All right, so let's get into one that's gonna. This one is a little bit more fantasy, yeah. But why is it? And if people, and I big up man like Julian Ward and everyone in the backroom staff, because these man, I have ultimate faith in them. This is the thing that puts me in a really weird place, Cal, because I sit there and I think, geez, I don't know if these man know how important this summer is for legacy and for everything. But at the same time, is there a bunch of people that I have more confidence in than these? I don't.
Yeah.
So it's a mad one. But you know where I'm going with this, bro.
Harold.
Come on, brother.
Harold.
Come on.
Yes.
Class A.
Yes.
But yes. I'm not asking you that.
C.
You said stuff, bro. He says C. Would you take him over C, senor?
Yeah. I'm all about Liverpool, bro. Everyone knows I love Bobby. Bruv, Stevie, yeah, you know Stevie calls Liverpool tops Bobbies. He said, Dad, I'm gonna wear my Bobby. Like, Firmino he's been my favorite player since we've lost Gerrard. Firmino's been my favorite Liverpool player. I understand he's not our best player, hasn't been for a while, but he's my favorite in terms of at his best what he did for us, the selflessness and the camaraderie and what he brought to the team. But I'm gonna be real. I'm a Liverpool fan.
Big facts.
I'm a Liverpool fan. And if you say to me, Cal, Bobby might have to go, but you're bringing in Harry Kane, I go, okay, it's going to hurt. But Harry Kane's the best in the world right now, in my opinion. Go and get him. Get the best in the world.
And what he does to that, all of this, he becomes, you know what? He becomes our De Bruyne. You see how they can move De Bruyne? All of you that play chess, that know the importance of a queen, and that you can just put anywhere and just start mashing things up. That's what they've got in De Bruyne, and that's what Harry Kane becomes for us. But big man, you know what? We just need a bagsman, bro. We just need someone to go and don't worry, we'll sort out this midfield. Go and do what you're doing. Big man, come back, Salah needs that. Well, he just becomes, it's outrageous. But
It'd be
I'm not going to sit
crazy.
here and, you're not going to sit here and see two men salivating over a next man pause. Like, we know how, we know.
Yeah.
What I want to talk about is the likelihood. He got 2 years, right?
2 years, yes. Yeah.
He's got 2 years. So it makes it very tetchy after this year. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What goes against us is Levy and now Conte. I don't know if Conte wants to, where they're trying to lock this man down, I don't know if Conte wants to let go of his, do you know what I mean?
His biggest asset.
His biggest asset. But I mean, knowing what Harry Kane could do, because I did a call in with you on your show one time, and I posed that question, and just seeing what it did amongst you, man, like raw, like it wasn't just so Haaland would be the bigger one. It was like, what actually Kane's impact into what we need right now. Knowing that, do you think there's any chance that they go hell to leather to try and get this done, even if it means a 120M? Do you know what I mean? Because it probably would take that for the Meisters that have him in their grip. What would you say?
I'd love to say yes. I don't see us going in for him though. It'll be the most shocking transfer that Liverpool have ever pulled off. And it reminds me a bit of the Coutinho transfer saga, where Klopp had just come in he hadn't just come in, but that was a time where Klopp was really starting to put his brand of football on the team, and you could see us going in a certain direction. And he had time left, but he ultimately knew that Barcelona was the better team at the time. It's like this with Kane at Tottenham. He loves Tottenham. He knows he's going in the right direction now with Conte. They're back in the Champions League. But even though they're going in the right direction, you sign for Liverpool, you're almost guaranteed to win stuff straight away.
Straight, boom, bam.
Especially with him in particular. The problem
that's the biggest branch that he gets hit over the head with. Let's be honest.
He don't win anything. But here's the thing. I don't see us going for a 28-year-old when we're losing Mane, who's 29, 30, and spending that sort of money. Now, I actually think the salary would be calm because he's on 200k now. I think you could attract him with 230 plus add-ons.
Add-ons, yeah.
It's the fee, and I don't think Levy's going to want to operate under 100 mil, and I don't think we'll operate up to that.
And also, I've often said with Mane, his age is negated by his brilliant, not even his output, his brilliant injury record.
Yes.
So you can negate his age because you're looking at a man's age on what he's going to bring you. But when you look at his injury record, you're like, they cancel each other out.
Phenomenal.
But it's impeccable. Add that to the output that you just said. Yeah. That's why I'm like, I don't even want to hear he's 29. He's African, brother.
Yeah.
We go on to a 55. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
can't
really say, you know what I mean? Like there's so many like let's not try and big up our 419ers and Obafemi Martins. There's a couple man are trying to say they're 19 with beards bigger than mine. Man. But seriously, like Mane is not a thing. We can't really say that with Harold, can we? In all honesty, like that ankle and stuff like that. So that's another thing that's.
I actually had a look at his injury record the other day, bro. The season just gone, if I'm not mistaken, he was available for 37 out of 38 games. I think the season before that, I think he was available way more than he wasn't. I think it's not a myth because it's happened. We've seen him get ankle injuries every season. But I think the myth that it's every season, or at least recent, I think that's where the myth is. I think he still picks up his injuries, but not anywhere near to what they used to be.
Got you. And also, to be fair, I feel like he does a lot, or has been. He was there. He's not really needed to do quite as much in our system. Okay, calm. Guys, a lot of you know that I'm. You can tell from the way I talk and that and now he's a Northwest brother, but relocated, and I'm up in Scotland now, so I'm doing a lot of our scouting from up here. Cover for right back. Would you not say that's something that we need to address?
Massively,
Callum.
Massively. I've got a name though. Somewhere close to you. Tavernier.
I was actually going to bring him up.
For me, that's
Tavernier's cold. He's cold. Set pieces. I know Mo takes the penalties. Tavernier on the penalty, yeah.
Clean.
Hey. He's as cold as ice. Hey, brother, I'm telling you, he's clean. And the work rate, like outrageous. And again,
he's a leader as well.
Oh, mate. And he's not really in the mode of Trent. Do you know what I mean? Like, he gives us something different. Now, obviously, a lot of people have heard about Calvin Ramsey as well. Little Aberdeen youth that we're looking into. He's good. He is really good. The thing is, he's more direct than Trent.
Yeah,
he's definitely more direct than Trent, and he's good on the ball. He isn't as obviously his passing isn't Trent like as Trent like as that. But again, he gives us he gives us something different. The only difference is with that signing, I actually feel that it's a better signing for what he will learn under Klopp and what we can mold him into be.
Okay. But
you're looking down the line. Tavernier could be a replacement next season. Do you know what I mean? What would your thoughts on that be?
I'm going to be cheeky, bro. Get both and loan Calvin Ramsey.
But if you get both, you'd have change for like 5 million, bro. Like, real talk.
But this is my point. So if you can just get both and you can loan Calvin Ramsey and know that, all right, Tavernier is 30, 31. So maybe in 3-4 years' time, he might not be suited for us anymore.
Yeah.
But in 3-4 years' time, Calvin Ramsey is going to be 22, 23. Then he might be ready. So then he just slots in. And again, I'm not saying that it's Football Manager or FIFA, but surely we must be thinking along those lines where we think, yeah, we can get him and loan him, or we could do this or do that. Another name I just saw in the comments. Yeah, another name I just saw in the comments, Spence. Spence for me would be the ideal right back to go and get. But realistically speaking, for Spence to come to Liverpool when you could go Tottenham, be their starting right back in a 3-5-2 or 3-4-3 or 4-4 or 4-3-3 system under one of the best managers in the world in the Champions League for a top club, I don't see him coming to Liverpool. I can live with that as much as I rate the player, as much as I want him. Tavernier for me would be a no-brainer. He's tall, he's good in the air, he can defend well, he can attack well. Set pieces, as you said, are very good. He's a leader, and he's going to come in not expecting to start, but being able to push someone who he knows is younger than him, knows he's loved by Liverpool and Klopp, but also says, I've got European pedigree and experience. I've been a captain where I am, and I also know I'm making a step up from where I am as well. So even if I'm on the bench, I'm still looking at it and thinking, wow, Rangers was sick, but I'm at Liverpool now where I'm going to be winning. For me, it's a no-brainer. As you said, I think he's going into the last year of his contract as well. 2-3 million, you're telling me we can't do that?
Yeah.
Plus a 5 for Calvin Ramsey then, and then, you loan him out? Because one thing I don't want is Calvin Ramsey comes in and everyone's expecting Calvin Ramsey to be Trent or this, that, and the other, and the pressure gets to him. Because I think that's a lot to do with what's happened to Nico to an extent as well. So
I agree. I agree. Big up yourself, Klopp TV. What last one I'm going to get into in depth anyways, we'll talk very, very quickly about a couple, but in depth is Martin Terrier, the French striker. I personally, there's a lot of talk about Darwin Núñez, and I'm going to be honest with you, Cal, not for me.
Not for me in the slightest. That's Drifty's guy. Not for me though.
Well, no, he's. I'm telling you, like he's not. His passing is not great. There is no with Darwin Núñez. He has to be the absolute bagsman because there's not even an option of. 1-in-1, bro. He has to be. There's not. You don't even
Yeah.
have an option there to bring him down to link play. That's not his game. He's dead food at it. It's dead. And I just feel like it's limiting us even more to what I said. I want creativity. I want different. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Terrier is a little bit different. Is a little bit more creative than Darwin Núñez. I mean, his. I know we had Fabinho in Monaco. Generally speaking, I kind of think French players like French cars, I generally tend to stay away from them because of the league. But looking at his numbers, they look good. Do you know what I mean? He looks quite creative. What are your thoughts on Terrier?
He's good. He is good. I like this style of play. I like what he brings. He's physical as well. He's not slow. He's got a reasonable turn of pace.
Yeah.
And another player who I think falls in that category is Gianluca Scamacca in Italy.
In Italy, yeah.
But again, and I'm going to sound really bad saying this, really arrogant, unappreciative, and I don't want it to come across like that. But we are, in my opinion, within the top 3 teams in world football. Let's maintain that, because again, losing Mane and then getting one of these players, one, the pressure is going to be immense, and 2, we're almost asking them to come in and replace what his output is already, and it's very hard to do that. It's very hard to do that. Hence why, and again, look, we could sign Kane tomorrow and touch with it. Never doesn't happen if we do. He could get injured, but that's the risk with any footballer.
Yeah.
But within myself, if we were to sign Harry Kane tomorrow or we were to sign Terrier, for me, there's a bigger risk with Terrier than there is with Kane.
There is Harry Kane, yeah, of course.
So you're paying a lot more for Harry Kane, but for me, you're paying to get rid of some of the risk. I'll put it like this: when you go to a theme park and you pay for the fast track ticket, you're paying extra because of the risk of there's less chance of you not getting on the ride than someone who gets the normal ticket and that's a queue for 3 hours, and then you get to the front and they're like, sorry, the ride's closed. You know what I mean?
Might still have to wait though.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, for me, let's try and just get the absolute best. I'm with your Núñez. It just doesn't do it for me. I think there are so many better players out there suited for us than Núñez. Very good in front of goal. But again, very good in front of goal in a league where he's getting time and space. And against us, it's not a good, in my opinion, I don't think playing against us is a good way to judge a striker to play for us. We leave loads of space in behind. It's a striker's dream.
I'm telling you. Yeah.
When you're playing for us and you're playing against a defense who are sitting on the edge of their penalty area, and there's 2 banks of 4, or 1 bank of 4, 1 bank of 5, can you receive the ball, turn in a tight space and get a shot off or bring someone else into play? I don't see that from him. This
is what we're a lot of men are cooking Jota for. And then you want to drive. It just doesn't make any sense,
Jota's
bro.
Way ahead of him.
Miles. If Jota's not doing it, he's having a bad game.
Yeah.
Darwin don't really, he doesn't have the facilities, big man, to be doing that on a constant, do you know what I mean, basis. And that's just all I got to say on that, really. The Vinny slander, on or off, really should have been picked up. We're not even going to get into that.
Yeah.
Nkuku, where do you stand on Nkuku? Because I think he would be ideal.
Yeah, I'm hoping Matt don't watch this. I rate Nkuku. I just don't see a space where he comes in and occupies naturally. He's a fantastic footballer.
I hear what you're saying.
But I don't want us to just get a fantastic footballer because he's a fantastic footballer. I want us to get a fantastic footballer who fits our system. And if Mane leaves, here's the thing. If we hadn't have signed Diaz and Mane was leaving, because Mane would have still been playing left wing at that point. If then you're saying Mane's leaving and you're bringing in Nkuku to play on the left, yes, I'm all for it. That's the guy. Go and get him. But because that's not the case, Diaz is there. On the right, I'd prefer to have a left-footed winger for balance. And through the middle, I don't want a false 9. I want a 9 who can play a false 9 if need be. That's why I'm not screaming about Nkuku. Now, if Nkuku can adapt his game to play in the 8 and be a creative player from the 8, then we're talking. But again, how long is that going to take, that adaptation period? We ain't got that time. This is not 17, 18 where we could say to the fans, you know what, this is our transition period. Since 18, 19, there's no transition now. It is, if you come into the team, you've got to hit the ground running because we need to win stuff.
And that's a very good point that I want to bring you to your last point before you dip out. Guys, Callum has got a bounce, but I'll be here for probably another half hour just going through comments and talking to you about some stuff. So don't worry, I'm still here. But Cal, before you dip out, it's a very, very good question that I want. You said this transition period, and big up, I forget who put this question in the chat. For you, how important is this summer?
I feel I say this every year, but this is the one. And the reason I say that, because it's not just about outgoings and incomings, it's about keeping, man, as well. Salah's got to sign the contract. Got to. Like, I can't express how important it is. And again, I don't want to get on his back because I know a lot of the fan base has, so I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I'm not really looking to give Naby a new contract before Salah's is sorted. Like, I can't. Like, Hendo got his new contract last summer, innit?
Yep.
For me, Hendo and Naby have had the same season in terms of output and all that, pretty much.
Yeah.
For me, and I know again, I'm shaking the wheel because Matt is gonna come for me on this one.
I'm looking to move Naby on. I might actually say there's been times where without Fabinho, we're done. You know what I mean? The importance in which we have on the part in which Hendo has played for us in certain times of the season. I actually may have said he might, if I had to pick, probably played a slightly more important role for us this season than Naby.
Yeah.
And this hasn't even been an outstanding season from Hendo. Do you know what I mean?
Far from it.
I just think this has been the most consistent season from Naby. But in terms of actual, I don't think it's been amazing.
He hasn't been. So for me, I'm gonna be real. I'd look to move Naby on, and then we've got to get maybe 2 midfielders if we move Naby on top of what we've just got with Carvalho. But that Salah, especially with Mane going, I cannot sit here in the summer and lose Salah and Mane in one summer. It doesn't. That doesn't make sense in any stretch of the imagination. That's the equivalent of Tottenham losing Kane and Son in one summer. That's the equivalent of Man City losing bloody De Bruyne and Mahrez in one summer.
Or something. Yeah, like it's crazy.
It's the same as Chelsea losing. All right, I'm not even going to use attackers for Chelsea because they ain't been banging. I'm going to say Thiago Silva and Mendy for Chelsea. Like two of the most important players in the team in one summer, that can't run. And if you're doing that, you've got to go on an absolute tear in the market, which is still won't guarantee you the success.
And you're losing your most important duo for chump change. Like, regardless of what we sell Salah for, it's still chump change in regardless for if Hazard can go for more than what Salah is going to go for, and let's be honest, he probably would do. It's outrageous. It's outrageous.
Criminal.
So I agree. This I feel like it's a bit I feel a bit bad because it seemed at one point that Julian Ward took the job and was like, yo, this is calm. And now it actually, when you deep it, the job that he's got to do is a lot, man. It's
on the club. It's on the club because 18-19 summer and last summer we could have and should have done more, which would have alleviated the pressure on this one. So
100%. I agree. Listen, Cal, it's always a pleasure, man. You know what time it is. Come on, man. It's just to have some time to chop it out with you.
It's a pleasure, bro. I enjoy this, man.
My day
obviously we speak on the phone and all that, bro. So this is just like us speaking on the phone, but the only difference is we can see each other's face. FaceTime.
with voyeurs, you know what I mean? Intruders. We love you, man. We love you, man. Thank you, man.
Guys, smash the like button, please. If you haven't already subscribed, 88 away, people. That should be done within the next couple of hours. Forget tonight. Do it within the next couple of hours, please, people. This man deserves to be on 1,000 minimum.
Come
Minimum.
on, man.
Come on, people, man.
Love you. You are seriously, I mean it when I say this guy. Like, you just don't. If you knew his timetable, just this in itself,
Yeah.
blessings, bro. You don't understand.
You,
but before you dip out, please let people know what you got coming up and where they can. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shows and that, and let us know so we know when to log in that, man.
So tonight, got the Kopish calling. I'm actually not going to be on the show because I'm actually working tonight, so I can't even make the show. But Matt and Drift will be on the show, so please tune in for that. I don't know if we're doing anything over the weekend, but if we are, 7, it should be around 7. Don't know if we're doing anything in the week over the weekend. If we're not, we'll definitely be back on Monday. Then probably next Wednesday and then Friday for certain as well. But then probably have something over next weekend. I'm going to start doing some more on socials as well. So Insta Lives and Twitter Spaces. So look out for that. And yeah, man, just look, support everyone in the community. Like, again, Kopish would be nothing without people like Saint who regularly come on and help us. Like if me and Matt or Drifty can't make a show, we call Saint and Saint's like, yeah, I'll jump in. Like he might not see it as something big. That's massive to us. So the least we can do is try and promote his channel, get him up to the same numbers as us because we all want to eat. Like just because we're on more subscribers don't mean we don't want Saint to get there, because if everyone eats together, we're all sitting at the same table happy.
He's not lying, bro. He's not lying, bro. I messaged this guy 2-3 o'clock in the morning, bro. I need help. He's there. You know, them ones
That's
there.
what we do, though.
And it's an outlet like Kopish that allowed me to even get into this game, doing their fan reviews. Do you know what I mean? Doing their like, yo, actually, I could do this on a. Do you know what I mean? And the inspiration that they've given is outrageous. So please, man, show some support back to the guys and love for having you on, Cal, man. Much appreciated. Love the family.
Brother. And obviously, we'll catch up, man.
By all means, man.
Nothing, brother. Take care, people. See you soon.
So, peoples. This is we've had Callum on. Come on, had to stay and just you know my thing, man. I really enjoy the people that are in the chat, and I love to just interact with the people that are in the chat. But obviously, when you got someone there and we're just talking, we don't really get to go into the comments as best as I'd like. So just wanted to just have a few minutes just to go into the comments. Big up everyone that's inside, much appreciated. Please hit the like button, please. I think we got over 20 likes, but let's push it, let's push it. And if you haven't subbed already, I would be much appreciative if you could. We're trying, man. Road to 1,000. We're nearly there. Right, let's get into some comments. Jabari Joseph, you English fans have to watch other leagues if you want to speak about all football players. I don't think that's fair. I do agree. I do think that more fans need to watch. We need to educate themselves a little bit more on football so that they've got a little bit of a broader knowledge base. However, I have no problem with those that only immerse themselves in the English league. I get it. It is out, it's the best league and that, but there is football that exists outside of the Premier League, but it isn't sufficient enough. You can talk about football players. You can talk about football players regardless of what leagues in which you look at. But I think it would be advantageous if you had a little bit more of a broader outlook on football. You're right. Let's see. Yeah, Ravi, man. I'm in Scotland now still. So if you're ever up here, come holler at me. Like that. I'll be doing a lot of our scouting up here. And that's why I had a lot of things to say about Tavernier and Ramsey because they're looking good. There's a couple up here still. Jet Spence is definitely a baller. I would love Jet Spence, not even gonna lie, 6 times. The only thing is I don't see, if I'm honest with you, the trajectory he's on for him to come and play second fiddle to Trent. I just don't see it. Like Cal said, he could go Tottenham, he could go to a couple of places and really have the ability to break into that team and do well. I think there are cheaper, sufficient backups that we could get. Pablo, what are we saying about Basie from Rangers to Callum and Saint? He couldn't be that attacking midfield he could. I personally, and I know Basie, I like him. The only thing is, I don't think he's combative enough, to be very honest with you. He's quite silky, but I just don't think that he's combative enough. I actually would like to throw a name in the hat. I've been looking at this Sangaré guy, like from Rennes, and I like him. I think he's good. I think he's very combative. He would do that Keita role a little bit better, if I'm honest with you, especially if he's played on left-hand side. And the way in which he progresses the football is quite good. I do like that. It's a juxtaposition to, say, the Thiago. Do you know what I mean? The nice kind of skill set that Thiago brings to someone who can just really just, do you know what I mean, battle around man and is techie with it, but can get the ball to where it needs to be. So yeah, I do like Sangaré. I'd probably go for him over Bassi if I was honest with you. In Cuckoo be an ideal Mane replacement, in my opinion. I think as well, I do agree in terms of Mane wasn't just a left winger. Mane transitioned himself into obviously an outstanding forward before this season. And in Nkunku, I think it's that. I think he would cover spaces on the wings that we need, and he'd also be able to play up front. I do understand what Callum was saying, though, in terms of there isn't an out-and-out place for him, but I think he would definitely be one of those creative players that I would love to have on the bench in order to change the game dynamically. That's what I think we need. We need game changers off of the bench to change the game dynamically. If teams, do you know what I mean? Like, just literally just load up against us and we're unable to break lines. We need to be able to bring something of not players that only perform well with grass in front of them so that they can kick the ball and, do you know what I mean? Allow it. Big up yourself, Marshall, man. Hope you've had a good week. I've been saying this for weeks. We'll see a pure 9 in Jota next season. That very well may be, but if I'm honest with you, I don't have as much confidence in that as I would like to. To play Jota as a number 9, just as a number 9, like, I do feel that's his best position, but I feel like he needs help. I don't feel like he's suited for all and every game. He was getting corned this season. His link-up play was non-existent in certain games. So to then put that whole mantle on his shoulders, big man, relax. I think he's a very good addition, a very good piece. But I don't want to put our whole number 9 on the shoulders of Klopp. Watching this in the gym at the moment, really good insight into the transfer late. It's like, come on, man, like Klopp TV, getting them gains, yeah? Getting them gains. Come on. I think I'm gonna go to the gym a little later still, so I'm gonna be with you. But please make sure you're going over to Klopp TV and making sure you're supporting my young G as well, man. Honestly, guy's got talent and he's a young don, so please. Sign Naby for what? Corn product replacement vids. I've checked out. I'm gone. I'm finished. I'm done. I'm done. Man said corn product replacement. So what he's doing? Oh my days, bro. Allow me. He's that new Don. He's Mo, yeah? He's the new bro. Naby. Yeah, Naby's done for me. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, Naby is done for me. If the reports are true and PSG are willing to pay 50 mil euros for him, I don't even know what we're talking about, bro. I don't even know why I'm here chatting about Naby. His bag should have been packed. I feel like he's had the most consistent season he's had since he's been here, but that's only because of how inconsistent the seasons have been prior due to like injury and that. If I'm honest with you, I feel like he's had some games where he's looked all right. He's been pretty good. But generally moving forward, like I said, this is the most important summer for us. This is the one, you know. We need to claw back something because it's going to look outrageous in terms of time when you look back and you think, right, this really wasn't as close as we all thought or imagined it was when we were living it. Nah. We need to make sure that we do a double, bring either the Prem or the Champs. We need it. And in that sense, man like Naby Keita ain't gonna cut it. Not gonna cut it, bro. Not gonna cut it. Think we got 20, but let's try and push it. Let me see actually what we got. Let's try and push it, guys, man. Please. I would much appreciate if you could help us people that know that in this YouTube thing, they know, man, the small channels don't be getting love like that. So we need to push, man. We need to be showing people that, yo, there's man that are watching this and they're enjoying it, and then it will get out to more people. 25, smashed it. Love, love, love. Thank you, everyone that's in here that's liked and subscribed. Appreciate it. Pablo says, Callum and Saints, we sell Naby and get Gavi. You man see the news. Boom. Quick things. It's not even long. It's not even long. Gavi is the very type of midfielder, the very type of player that I'm talking about. A bit of ingenuity, a bit of creativity, a bit of something else. You know what I mean? A little bit of vavavoom. Yeah. His release clause is up. It seems like a no-brainer. It doesn't make any sense why we wouldn't do that. Depending on the wages we put Naby on, maybe it's protecting our asset. But to be very honest with you, we'd have to up his wages, which I'm not happy about. And we would also then, I don't know if you'd be able to get much more from Naby due to the fact that it's only been one season. So let's just cut our losses, get Gavi, and we move. Like I said, Sangaré wouldn't cost too much. I really like him. I've jumped on the Sangaré wave. I think he'd be quite good. And yeah, man. Where are we? Yeah, get that brother Gavi out of Barca. Pablo, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. Pablo said need Saints on the next Kopish drafts. You know what? I'm gonna chat to the man them still. I'm gonna see what they're saying. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna try and involve myself like that, squeeze myself in. Almo is a serious guy too for attacking midfield options. Almo is not a bad one. What's his price tag actually? I'll need to do some research and see. I need to still. Thank you for the shout out, bro. This channel is heavily underrated. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Like both our channels are heavily underrated. You know that one's there. It's just the way we gotta just try and big everyone up. But I'll tell you what isn't underrated. I'll tell you what isn't undefeated. This community. Trust me. Like, and we appreciate each and every one of you, man. Like, big up everyone that's inside, man. Abdallah, oh God, large up my brother Saint in the cut. You know this. Come on, Abdallah, man. What's good? Talk to me. Bro, this Pulisic thing, it's a bit mad, Abdallah, but we don't want him. You can have him, bro. Naby Keita is overrated, to be honest. Money Mason Mount is clear. Money Mason Mount is clear over Naby Keita just because of how much availability. Mason, how long have you not had Mason Mount? And he's shown you consistency over a long amount of I think 4 seasons. Bro, like, this is the only season that we've been able to get 10 plus games out of Naby, you know? Like, bro, don't talk to me about Naby and Mason Mount. You think I'm going to sit here and say no? I'll take Mason over Naby any day of the week, bro. That's not even long. Saint, do you know the news, bro, about Gavi? Yeah. I just went into it, really and truly, long and short of it. He doesn't look like he's looking to sign. They've put a offer on the table for him, and there's a release clause. Pay the release clause. Quick things. 50 million euros or something like that in that ballpark. And I would love Gavi, bro. Like I said, we need creative kind of players. So yeah, man. Oh, wow. Pablo, I don't know if I could say that one, bro. I don't know about that, bro. Hey, Heirs of the Cup, you in the house. Big up yourself, man. Each and every time. I hope you're good. Who maybe moves to Scotland? My missus, bro. You know, like that. I'm up here for issues of the heart. You know, like that. Bringing Scotland a little bit of Northwest flavour. You know, like that. Yeah, nah, definitely more likely. I would definitely. Trudon, stop it. I said PK moving like Finch or American Pie, you know. Is this actually really true? Is it seriously? Is that what we're saying? Yeah, that PK's been doing extracurricular activities and that. Oh man, PK, man, come on. Big up C1 London, man. Come on, I hope you're good. Man. Apparently, yeah, people are saying the PK and Gavi's mum thing is real. Okay, rotted. It's all a bit Eastendery over there. Like, nah, I would happily take Gavi. I think it should be an easy one, to be very honest with you. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, Abdallah says, bro, trust me, man's got the older women on lock from time. Yeah, yeah, milfing and that, cougarian and that. All right, say nothing. Love. But in terms of going like some of the things in which I touched on with Callum, I definitely feel like this is one of the most important summers for us because we definitely need to close that gap, bro. We need to close that gap. That Champions League loss was outrageous for me. I feel like the gap isn't as big with the Champions League win, and it was outrageous to lose the Champions League in the manner in which we did. They did nothing. They did absolutely nothing. We beat them so many times if we play that game again, and ultimately, I don't want this to be our downfall next season. People just setting up in a way that they know that it just counteracts us, and then we've got Klopp moaning that people aren't coming out and playing against us. That's just not how it works, bro. It's just not how it works, innit? So let me see. Gabby ain't signing for Barca. We put in the release clause. We get him 100%. Is easy. I actually don't know what's going on, and because this summer is so important for us, and it would be nice for everyone to have as long of a preseason as possible. I don't know why these things ain't getting done now, so that people have time to chill. And you know what I mean? Actually can integrate themselves into our system, because generally speaking, you know, Klopp likes to let a man learn the system before he goes straight in. So with that said, we need some additions, and we need them quick. You know, them ones there. PK is such an overrated baller as well. He bags one of the Penguins women out of there and cheats on her. He's a dirtbag, you know, bro. It's mad, man. It's mad. Do you know what I mean? Man, I have to let him listen to that Kendrick Lamar, Mr. Morale thing. You know what I'm saying? We all got issues, bro. You know what I'm saying? We all gotta make some inner looks into ourselves. But yeah, no, ultimately, if that is the case, I haven't really read about it. I'm literally just taking it from the gang that are inside. Big up yourselves. But that is the case, then yeah, that's a bit peak, man. It's a bit peak. Man said if Gabby resigns for Barcelona, he's a waste, man. Don't rate his mum. Heirs of the Cop, bro. Klopp and Pep. Linda's like Neto. I do as well. It's funny you said that when Callum's left, because you probably would have seen Callum salivating. Me personally, I'm not so. My reservations come from, I really like Neto. I think what he did to us, even in that game, the last game against Wolves, you saw his talent. You saw his influence on the game. When he came off, I could breathe again because he was killing us. However, I don't really like the injuries. I feel like the knee thing is something that's a bit techie. Not gonna lie, it's made me look a bit. I was already a bit like, oh, we're gonna have to see Wagwan prior to him having to come off again. Again, when he came off, it looked like he came off when no one was around him. Like he just like that. Those ones are very, very itchy for me. If it's an impact injury, calm. But when it's like no one's around and you're like, raw, I don't know. So if we're getting Neto, we'd have to get him on some real budget price because of the injuries. I don't even really know if he'll pass the medical, bro. But he's hard, very hard. Also on the Kendrick thing, yeah, man, that Kendrick album, serious. J. Cole's still better. Yeah, I mean, J. Cole's is more of my favorite artist over the two, but Kendrick's catalog is unmatched. I'm telling you, especially with this album, unmatched. And that's me being honest. J. Cole can't touch Kendrick's. J. Cole ain't even got a classic like that, like Kendrick's. Do you know what I mean? Forest Hill and a couple others. But we're getting. I digress. You know, I'm a music don. I'm a music lover. So you put music in there, you're gonna trigger me. You know, like that. But man said, look like Shakira is divorcing you, man. I'm off to Spain. Go shoot your shot, yeah? Go do your thing. Go bang. Shit. He was rushed back for our game, our kid. Oh yeah, Neto. Yeah. You're right. It was it looked that way. But in all honesty, if you can, as a cop, if you can assure me that he can shake the knee injury stuff. I take him, bro. He's serious. Neto is serious. You forgot For Your Eyes Only, better than anything Kendrick's done. Never, Abdallah. Never. You're not gonna. No way. For Your Eyes Only ain't better than this album, bro. For Your Eyes Only is not better than Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. I don't even think it's better than Mad Kid, if I'm honest with you. Yeah, it's not. It's not, bro. And I'm telling you, J. Cole's. I'm a bigger J. Cole fan, bro, than I am Kendrick. I can speak way more J. Cole bars than that, but like bro, J. Cole don't have an Auntie's Diaries. Go listen to that tune. He ain't got that, so I'm not even gonna have it. And the Come Up Ain't an album. That's a mixtape. But yeah, it was hard still. That was hard. You don't know I know my music, you know. Like, trust me, I'm trying to maybe do a little side thing, a little side YouTube thing on the music thing. You know what I'm saying? Because yo, yeah, come on. Give me some old school Aswan 80s thing. Come on, you know, like that. Hey, I'm there for that as well. You know, I'm there for that as well. But before I dip out of here, guys, let me know if there's anything else you want me to talk about in the comments. If there's any other rumors, if there's any, yeah, like Kendrick over J. Cole. I can hear that. I can hear that. If you're talking works, if you're talking albums, it's not even close for me, bro. I'm be honest with you. Kendrick's catalog is ungoated. Friday Night Lights is better than K Dot. Don't know, man. Friday Night Lights is good again. That's not an album, though. That's a mixtape. Do you know what I mean? You really thinking that J. Cole's mixtape is better than all of Kendrick's? Like, what? What, To Pimp a Butterfly and even Untitled? Untitled, there's a lot of man can't talk to Kendrick on Untitled, you know. But yeah, it's mad. Yeah, listen. This is one of the just going off of what Cal said. This is one of the most important seasons for us, summers for us. I don't care what anyone has to say. I don't give a shit about, like, we need to really put our foot on Man City's neck this season. Otherwise, it's gonna be peak. Okay, no, I was just reading some of the comments. It's very techie. I need ballers like Anthony. I'm not, creative, imaginative ballers. If he goes to Man United and we end up with Darwin Núñez, I'll be fuming, bro. I'll be pissed. I'll be so pissed, bro. And I definitely feel like I just need to see a little bit more non-bait links. Everything is bait. Everything is the baitest links. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want real realistic links. And I think, to be very honest with you, in the coming weeks, we'll start to see that. We'll start to see a little bit more movement. But yeah, it's frustrating. Let me see what these men are saying. Saying you can pick 3 past midfielders to never play for Liverpool. Who would you take? Ooh, boy, Fabregas. 100% Fabregas was cold, bro. I just don't think he gets the plaudits. Xavi. Xavi was so cold, I'm not gonna lie. At least I'm just picking. I'm not making my midfield be, what's it called, work or anything like that. These are just man that you never said that, oh, they've got to work or anything like that. If they did, just because I'm thinking of that, I'd take Fabregas, Xavi. Can you imagine Kante for us, bro? Can you imagine, like, prime Kante for us? Oh my god. Yeah, you need to allow me with them type of questions. I just make my mouth start. Oh, salivating. My favorite person personally is Weezy, but Kendrick is goated. Yeah, I hear that. you should definitely do a hip hop show. There might be something in the works, Trudon, you know, because like, you know, them ones there. I love up my music, man. I can't even lie. You know what? This is a free one for you. I'm gonna give you a free one. This is where you know where I'm at. You know, listen. Anyone that don't know about Sci-Hi, yeah, Sci-Hi, absolute goat. Anyone that's into rap, bad boy. Just got an LA Lakers freestyle that he put out yesterday. It's spazzed my brain. It's rattled my head, bro. Sci-Hi, go and check that out, innit? 8 minutes of absolute fire. Fire. It's all right. You're welcome. You can do me like Drake. Thank me later. You know, like that. Man, just blessed you lot. All right, say nothing. Right. Don't want Kane, bro. He has glass ankles, bro. You know what? Heirs of the Cop, put his ankle issues aside. You take Kane, bro. You take Kane. And because of what Callum said, how he's actually, and you know Callum's, with all due respect, Callum's a nerd. You know that he's a nerd, innit? He really goes into his thing. I love Callum. And so if Callum says to me that, yo, big man, his injury record ain't actually as bad as it seems, I'm going to take that. You know, them ones there. But I do get you, Heirs of the Cop. It does make me a little bit anxious because I'm like, oh, that reoccurring ankle problem could be a bit mad. Gavi, we've already talked about him co-op, but yeah, definitely. Man, are getting drawn out. Man, are getting drawn out. Big up, say, why is my strike on your thumb though, you know? It's trying to draw you here, fam. You know what you mean? Like, no, we're just chatting, bro. We're just chatting, you know, like that. Like, fam, I would love some of that, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Your striker is in my team would be looking mad tasty, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Pause. Abdallah says Charlie Darwin is overrated. He's like a paella la caca. That's yeah. I hear that. Waiting for that left field signing no one thought about. Exactly, Heirs of the Cop. Exactly. That's what I'm waiting for. You hit the nail on the head. And if we've got the type of recruitment scouts to do it, it's ours. I'm waiting for that left field. Where did that come from? Cool, because at the moment everything I'm reading all seems very, very, this is what I was saying before, bait. Just seems obvious. There's nothing that Dan Juma, but bro, we don't need that. You know them ones there. So yeah, you're 100% right. Jay-Z's the greatest though, but Jada's in my top 5 dead or alive. Man aren't even talking about football anymore. Yeah, look, bro, it's Saints roundup, bro. We just rounding up. You know, like that. Like, it's just whatever you want to put in the chats. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna talk to you. You know, like that. Jay-Z, he's my goat. Like, you know what I mean? Jada top 5. Jada's definitely not top 5 for me because he doesn't have an album to back that up. If you're gonna be top 5, you gotta have your volume of work has to be top notch. Has good albums, but there isn't a great album in there yet. You get the best Jada, Future Jada, crazy. Future Jada's outrageous. But yeah, man. Hey, listen, I'm talking to a lot of man. I'm thinking I might try and get this hip. I'm not getting no hip hop thing. I tell you this right now, innit? A man that tries to chase 2 rabbits ends up with none. I'm not doing no type of diversifying until I get this channel up to 1K, until I got real fortified goons. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get this to 1K, then we can start talking. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm thinking of doing a hip hop thing. I'm thinking of doing another sports thing. I'm thrashed right now because I was watching that NBA finals. It was crazy. First game and that. So you know me, I got a lot of my hands in a lot of pies in that. But please, let's run this up first. Then we can talk about next thing. So come on, guys, man. If you haven't hit the like button already, that's all I want you to do. Just hit the like button. Man's out here just giving you content. Do you know what I mean? Talking music, talking football, talking everything. You know what I'm saying? So please hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. It would mean the most, bro. There's not a lot of small man under 1K that can draw Callum from Kopish out, you know? So all I'm trying to say, nah. Big up yourselves, though, man. Love. Minor, Iniesta, Modric, and Busquets. Oh, that's a good one, you know? That's a good one. Modric, to be fair, that's a good one. Well, we could do this all day, let's be honest. You know them ones there. Oh! Who did I say? I said Fabregas, Xavi, Kante. I'm taking Kante, I'm putting Zidane in. Safe, Trudon. No long tick. Nedved, yo, remember Nedved with the bow legs and that? Hey, come on, some real ballers here. Hey, big up Elias, road to 1K. You know, we say road to 1K, brother. Like, we done most of the road, you know. The garage is right in sight. Man can see the lemonade, the mazout is just there, ready to get spark up. Like, I just need the next, I don't know, 80 man or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? So come on, please hit that sub button. Hit that sub button for me. That would really, I'd really appreciate it. I'll be real, I'm a J. Cole stan. My favorite tune by him is Lights Please. Yeah, no, I love J. Cole. I'm not even gonna lie, man. I love J. Cole. I just think he's outrageous. So yeah, nah, big up yourself, man. Also, Harry Kane isn't world class. He doesn't turn in the big moments enough. 4 finals, 4 stinkers. Abdallah, I think that Harry Kane does. Can you imagine him in our team? Can you imagine Harry Kane in that Champions League final? Brother, he would show up. He'd give us something more. 100%. He's been a dead. Well, he was in a dead Tottenham team, having to be the be all and end all in that team, doing up madness. So I feel like he just needs more quality around him. You know, them ones there. He needs more quality around him, man. So that's what I think. But I'm gonna stop fantasizing about Kane being in my team because it's just the heartbreak's gonna be too much. The hook that kills you. You know, them ones there. Kane would be dope, bro. You're bugging. Come on, co-op, bro. Kane would be mad. I'm telling you. Nas over Jay-Z. Not for me, but I hear that. You know what? Nas in his recent form has been doing. I've become a way bigger Nas fan now than I ever have done in the past. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like his work right now is yeah, man. He's caught it. But generally speaking, no, not for me. Nas over Jay-Z, stay off the weed, brother. I'm on the weed, and I know that ain't running. So it ain't the weed, bro. You know the ones there. I don't know what he's smoking, but in all honesty, let's not act like man said Young Thug over Jay-Z. Like there is an argument to be had for Nas over Jay-Z. I get it. You know, it's just not for me. You know them ones there. Come on, yo. Tudon, Nas lyrically might be top 3 lyricists ever. That's true. That's facts, bro. That's facts. But you got to put it all together. You know them ones there, and there's a lot of like meaty Nas songs for me. If I'm honest with you, but Nas lyrically is unmatched, bro. I love the way we're able to just chop up hip hop and football just so seamlessly. Where else you getting this? Come on, man. I love you, man. Though I'm not even gonna lie. This chat is undefeated. It's goated, man. Keeps me going, man. Right. Wonder if Usman got a hold up play. Haven't seen enough of him, but he's a beast in the air, rapid and a bagsman. Yeah, but it's funny you say that. It's the lack of the hold up play that I am a bit like. I'm gonna hold out and see, because I'm not really sure. It's not something I need to watch more of his games. Also, an artist who's underrated lyrically is Big Sean. Very underrated lyrically, to be very honest with you. I think so. Again, in the latter stages of his career is actually where I feel like he became more of an artist. Like in the earlier stages of his career, it was all very gimmicky, all this swerve, boing, you know, them ones there. Sometimes it's hard to shake that. But now, yeah, he's cold. There's the last thing I heard, 10 for 10, I think from him, graduation, something. Yo, he's hard, man. Yeah, he's hard. Come on, JJ36, man. Big up yourself, man. Come on, bless up to my G saying, and they were all in the chat. Come on. Love. For me, 50 is my favorite rapper and Pop Smoke second. Okay, I like that. I see the type of rappers that you like still. 50 was goated in his time, bro. 50 was goated in his time. And yeah, for me, J. Cole don't have a classic like 50, bro. Don't have a Get Rich or Die Trying, and that might be outrageous, but that's just me. You know, them ones there. But J. Cole is twice the rapper that 50 is, for me. Jay-Z American Gangster, arguably his best album to me. Very underrated, but I wouldn't say it's his best album. But it's very underrated. I'm not even gonna lie. It's got some absolute tunes on there. Sell, Keep, Loan, Mbappe, Benzema, Thiago, Alcantara. Keep all 3 of them, boy. What are you talking about? I'm starving. I'm hungry, and I'm selfish. I don't know about sell, look, brother. If I had Mbappe, Benzema, and Thiago Alcantara in my team, I don't know what you're talking about. They're all getting wrapped up, bro. Putting them on that Son, that Son Mignon contract, bro. Putting them on that 8+ years, you know, like that. You're only looking to leave Liverpool when your beard turns into mine, bro. You know, like that. Looking real sluggish. Like, oh, please, been here too long. All right, sell, keep, loan. I don't even know what you want me to do with this right now. I just don't know what you want me to do with this. I would sell Benzema because the money we'd be able to recoup would be a madness, and then we could then, you know what I mean, put that somewhere else. I'd loan Mbappe because we could then get him back, and Thiago I'd keep because Thiago, bro, and I've seen him in my team and I've seen how important he is. But yeah, that was my question. I'm not even gonna lie. Big pun, any man you want to bring. Oh, big pun, greater than any man you want to bring. Lyrically, yeah. Lyrically, yeah. I mean, for me, he's not better than this one. You know, like that. He's the ultimate for me. But yeah, generally, lyrically, yeah. Dead in the middle of little widdly, little did we no riddle, some middle men who didn't do diddly. Hey, come on. You can't. Nah, come on. Big pun, serious. Lil Wayne Carter 2 in the gym is different motivation, fam. Oh, hey, come on. Yeah, I can imagine. Yo, you man are getting me on this gym thing. I need to go gym. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm enjoying just chatting to you, man. Liverpool should stay away from the Osherman. I would recommend Skamaka, but he needs another season in Italy, in my opinion. Yeah, the Osherman thing, I already said, like, I need to see more games, bro. Like, I need to see your link-up play. I need to see how you hold up the ball and all of that. I don't know. I know that he does bag, and I know that his aerial threat's quite good, but I'm going to be out here and say I don't know enough about him, so I'm going to wait and see what you know what I mean? Well, go on. And Skamata, and yeah, I do like him. I'm going to spend more time looking at him this season, especially as you say that he needs another season in Italy. The only thing is sometimes Italian players generally tend to suit Italy, and he might not want to leave Italy. It's a very, very different gradient coming from Italy to the Premier League, but yeah, we'll see what going on, man. Think the vibrant thing. Yo, I like Q-Tip still. I'm not even gonna lie, he's hot. Shudon, I really the team was breathing and stopping in that Champions League final. Yeah, it was mad, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Hey, Bus is cold, bro. Bus is very cold. Flip mode busty, you know. Trust me. Hi, Ant, Wagwan. Hope you're good, man. Hi, Saint. Hope you're well. Real Madrid issuing statement waiting for opposition fans to apologize for mud throwing at their fans. They're on absolute crack, bro. Don't know what they're talking about. I think the French, government and the higher ups in the Real Madrid, it's absolutely disgusting. Like, absolutely disgusting. Actually, I started a comment from earlier. Trudon, just to know that I started it because I wanted to come back to this. Did you see Rants on Expressionist channel using the tear gas business as a source of banter? He went down in my estimations after that. I wanted to I love Rants, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, there's not much football wise. I feel like we're the same age, we're from the same sort of like background. Do you know what I mean? And when I hear him talk about players, a lot of the time, even our own, I'm like, I hear where you're coming from, and I rate up Bance, man. I rate up his thing, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I did not respect that at all. I mean, there's banter, but when you've got like pregnant mums, you got kids, do you know what I mean? Like, you got like, it's a different thing. Like, I wouldn't expect, like, I heard that my man talking reckless about the Munich disaster and it being the worst thing that happened to Man U. I'm not a Man U fan, bro. Like, couldn't give a shit about you, man. But you're not gonna hear me saying, yeah, bun them, man, and yeah, like, that's exactly it. Like, I was like, nah, bro, that's just not what you do. Like, it's nah. There's time for banter and there's time for. You're right, bro. You're right. We gave it the biggest. Do you know what I mean? We never beat no top 4 team. We never scored no goal in the final. We got rubbed out by Real Madrid in the final that we should have won. We were waste. You know, them ones there, we talking all of this quad shit. Corn us about that. Rightly so. But to sit there and say, man, don't give a shit about no tear gas and how certain people were treated, it's nah. I think I think the joke just got ran a little bit. You know what I mean? It's just a little bit mad, and I don't rate that. But at the same time, I fully rate rants, man. And people can say things that, do you know what I mean? Sometimes you look back and you're like, shit, man, shouldn't have said that, or whatever the case may be. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know him, but I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Don't rate it. And it is what it is. All right, let's get back into some of these. All right, hold on. I've missed some of these. Yeah, so basically, and going back to your point, disgusting. And again, I've said this before, I'm gonna say it again. Liverpool fans that were there, rate you, man. Seriously, I'm so proud of my team, so proud of supporters, so proud of everyone that backed the team and went there, and their behavior was, bro, let me go with my big self and you do that to me, I'm kicking off, bro. So I can only like, do you know what I mean? I only want to just big up man that were there and kept it cool. And it's unfortunate that they couldn't bring the cup back. You know what I'm saying? Saint, when you're gonna get membership set up? Bro, I need to hit a K. As soon as I hit 1K, then I can do the membership thing. Do you know what I mean? I can do the members. I can start bringing you extra content and all of that. But slowly, the watch time hours are there. People are enjoying the content I'm bringing out. I'm much appreciated. But I need the subs, man. I need the subs. So please share the thing. Share it to your man. Then put it in the WhatsApp groups and that. Yo, there's this ugly. Yeah, I mean, guy that he talks kind of real still. Like he's funny. Nah, whatever the case may be, or even he chat shit, go and call him, whatever. Or yeah, I mean, all promo is good promo. But yeah, once I get a K, then I can set up the things and all of that. But love for everyone that's continuing to show man love on the channel and that. Really appreciate you, man. Please, again, hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Please hit the sub button if you haven't already. Much appreciated. 6 times. I can't say much, bro. 6 times. I cannot say much. There's a Snapchat of him whiling over 50 cents. Hey, but they use obviously it's an old flow and that. I was like, this guy is still goated, bro. Goated. One of the biggest misconceptions in music is that Tupac wasn't lyrical. Yes, he fucking was. I mean, he wasn't big pun, but trust me, he had lyrics. Saint with a big pun flow, you know. Come on, bro. I'm a bubblehead, a straight knucklehead. I never listen to nothing my mother said. Hey, can't talk to me about rap, you know. I'm a music done. Trust me, a big pun is one of my favorites. You know, when every man talking about Jim, off with his head. That's one of my favorite Jim tunes, bro. Prospect, big pun. Off with his head. Hey, that make me want to just stop pushing and that, you know, like that. What do you think of these auto-tune rappers? Different ears, Ravi. I'll give you the advice I give my brethren. My brethren is like stuck in like 2000. Do you know what I mean? If it ain't Jadakiss, if it ain't Nipsey Hussle, which is I get the creed of rappers that he enjoys, but at the same time I tell him, listen, there's gold to be found everywhere. Do you know what I mean? You see, when them man there got the things out and they're searching for gold and copper, they're sifting through a whole heap of shit, you know, not maybe literally, but they don't just come and it's just there. They're sifting through a whole heap of what they consider to be dead, and then they'll find the gem, the nugget. That's what this new age music's like. Not everything is as shit as you may think it is. You just got to sift through it and you'll find little 1 or 2 gems. You're like, yo, that's actually cold. Like what he done with that harmony, or what he done with that there is different. So I just say use different ears, man. You can't judge the same ears. You can't use the same ears with everyone. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not using the same ears to listen to Kodak Black that I'm listening to a Jay-Z, that I'm listening to a Kendrick. Do you know what I mean? That I'm listening to a Fabio Florin, that I'm use different ears, brother. Big up Mezi, come on. Big up yourself, man. Big up Saint, big shopping this summer for the Redmen. Question, do you think there's going to be a breakout star from our academy next season despite Carvalho signing? Hey, Mizzy, man, big up yourself each and every. And I know you're from Kopish. You know I had Callum on here. Yo, love, man, love. I hope you're good. You are 100% right. Big shopping this summer, you know. Big shopping this summer. I feel like the overhaul that's needed is maybe going a bit under the radar. People are trying to like, just trying to like, do you know what I mean? Just say, oh yeah, you know, no, we need to close that gap, bro. 4 in 5 leagues with two Champions Leagues on our side is not so bad. We don't have that. So now it's just 4 out of 5 Premier Leagues for them, man. One league, 1 Champions League for us. Next season, it could be mad. It could be mad. We need to make sure that we're closing the gap. We need to make sure that we've got adequate squad members, that so Klopp isn't restricted to just using the same players that's going to dumb us out, and then we're going to get to the crux of the season, and ultimately we're not going to have the legs for it. So big summer. In terms of your second part of the question, do I think there's going to be a breakout star? I think that we need to sort out Jones. I think he needs to go on loan. And I feel that, in all honesty, I don't think there's going to be a bigger breakout star than Carvalho. I think Carvalho is going to come out and be the one that's going to really... I'm quite intrigued to see how he uses him. A midfielder as part of one of the 3. We change up our system and start playing with a 10. I'm happy to see how we use him. But I'm be honest, I think Carvalho will be our biggest breakout academy, even though he didn't come from the academy, star. If not him, then Elliot. I think Elliot will I'm looking for him to kind of progress on this season. Can't guard me. The game hella underrated too. Album wise, not gonna lie, he got his discography is mad underrated still, not gonna lie. He does make a good album. Disgusting, that joking about kids being tear gassed, horrible football club. Like I said, I kind of fuck with Rants, man. I watch his content and I like him. I like expressions. I like the show they do. I'm not gonna sit here and just badmouth, man, just because of it. You know them ones there. You're right. Horrible football club. The club they support, dead food, dead. But let's not mix the two together. It was a bad joke. You know them ones there. And they support a dead team. But like, yeah, do you know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Let's just move on. Like, just what I'm saying. Like, saying that Q-tip tune. Let's write. That's a tune still, not even gonna lie. That is a tune. That's a very big tune. Even the tune he did with On and On. I like Q-tip still. He's very, very, very Rants tries too hard, never rated him. I don't know, man. Like, listen, to be very honest with you, you've got me here because of content makers, like expressions, Rants, everyone. Do you know what I mean? I'm like pulling from all of the people in which have influenced me, and I would be lying sitting here saying that, yeah, Bun Rants, nah, bro, I used to sit there and watch Rants. Flawless is my guy. Flawless got a show with Rants. No, Rants is listen, he's got good football knowledge, and you don't have to agree with everything he says. I get that, I'm not going to change that, bro. It was, if I ever got a chance to see him, meet him, talk to him, I'll say, brother, I rate your thing, but you see that thing there, dead. Can't be doing that. Like, it's shocking. That's shocking. You know what I mean? Like, it's not. That's like, man. Do you know what I mean? Some of the most abhorrent things that have happened to your football club, and man's just laughing and just saying, I don't care about it. No, it's not good. But let's just try and let's just try and not cancel, bro. I'm new to this. And I'm glad that I got people that fuck with me. But there may be times when I come and I say something. I remember I said something the other day. I was talking, and Flawless caught me. I was like, yo, these manx, bro. These manx, like, and that can, you have people, and I'm not talking about all Manchester people. I'm talking about Manchester United football fans. But that could come out very weird, very wrong. Like, whoa, you know what I mean? Like, you've got to be careful. And sometimes things just come out and are said in the heat of the moment. Do you know what I mean? He's with his brother. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine some of the jokes you run with your family. Like, I can only imagine some of the jokes that I run with me and my brethren and that. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes you lose yourself. You forget that. Whoa, hold on a second. Like, do you know what I mean? We got to be a bit professional. So that's all I got to say about that. Listen, it is what it is. The beat by Jay Dilla is too cold, such a banger. Yeah, Jay Dilla is a producer, man. Sorely missed, man. May you rest in peace, man. So proud of our fans staying calm Saturday, but for them, generally, people could have passed away. Maybe past experiences helped our fans stay calm. That's a very, very good point, and you know. And it's a shame that we've got PTSD as a fan base in order for us to have to go through that. But you're very right, you know, like, and this is what I said earlier on in another stream. We are the wrong fan base to have to deal with certain things. I don't want any fan base to have to deal with things, but I don't want fans having to deal with bottlenecks and constrictions of crowds and all of that. It just rubs me up the wrong way, man. And it just gives me, listen, I'm just so glad that like everyone, there wasn't any fatalities, and I'm so sorry to anyone that kind of, you know what I mean, didn't have a great time with it. And yeah, man. Agree with what you said, say big up Ravi, man. Come on. Love, come on 6 times, man. Come on. Bro, I hope you know that I think about you like I shouldn't have gone in on 6 times so much, man. I should have just been more humble with it. Maybe we would have got the 7 times by now. You know, like that. Like, so I was on you, you know. I was on you. You better change that. We're getting the 7. Fuming, man. Fuming. Earth Strong celebrations today. The Reds 130 years and my 40th. Like, come on. JJ 36, come on. Like, you know what, yeah? Listen, man, I just played the intro tune for you because this is your birthday, and big up everyone inside. You know that. JJ36, man, happy birthday, my don. Happy birthday. And to everyone, come on, 130 years, we do this. Happy 130th birthday. Man, can't even get that out, bro. Nah, listen, big up. And there's no place that I'd rather be right here than just chopping it up with my peoples there, man. So love everyone that's inside, that's jumped in the comments. Everyone, please continue to hit that like button. Please help your boy get to that 1K, please. And we'll much appreciated. Big L, True Dawn. Big L is another underrated GOAT. May he rest in peace, brother. What was the lyric? I get something instead. I get you like Beavis. I get nothing but head. Hey, Big L. Underrated GOAT, trust me, and anyone that's a real hip-hop G knows about Big L. Like, oh my lord, like, yeah. Them Harlem man that taken way before his time. Stephen Owen, some of these so-called footy fans with toxic comments need to go and buy a mirror and take a good look at themselves. It's a reflection of society, not true football fans. First time on your stream. Oh, Stephen Owens, thank you very much, man. That's a big comment. That's a very, very big comment. I used to be an actor back in the past, and they say that art mirrors life and life mirrors art. I learned that back in my acting days, and I think, to be very honest with you, you're right in terms of society and how it's kind of mirroring itself in all walks of life, especially in football. And I feel like this day and age we're losing our sensitivity a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Like, it takes a lot to surprise us, it takes a lot to shock us. And in that, do you know what I mean? Like, we now, it's like, just whatever, innit? Like, and we got to go back to a little bit of kind of humanity regardless. I don't care who it is, man. Like, but yeah, you're right. And Stephen Owens, thank you ever so much for joining us, man. Big up yourself. Ravi saying your personality is sick, that's why all people them can relate to you. Never big up yourself in the wrong way. You're just a safe guy with a clean heart. Bless up your family. Ravi, you gonna make me fucking cry. What are you trying to do? And we talk, bro. Say LFCTV on the socials. Ravi's at me. Do you know what I mean? So thank you so much, like, bro, I appreciate you, man. You know, like, there's a lot of other things you, man, could be doing than spending an hour and 48 minutes listening to me, you know, like that. But thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you and everyone that takes the time to really kind of, do you know what I mean, know me as a person or even just watch my content. It means the world, absolute world. The man them don't give her love, but Nicki Minaj is one of the coldest. She's better than most, man. You know what? I'm going to be honest. I don't give Nicki Minaj as much credit as she deserves. She is cold. A lyricist that writes her own lyrics. Do you know what I mean? I say that because Lil' Kim is one of my favorites. But, like, Little Kim with Biggie was unmatched. It's just, for me, there's everything that goes with the lyrics, that goes with the personality. Do you know what I mean? That I don't really like, and I also don't really like up the whole changing of the voice. Just spit the bars, bruv. Just spit the bars. But she is quite cold. I've heard "I'm Your Son," all these mans are my sons like 1,010,000 times. Can we get something else? Like, we're not your sons. But yeah, other than that, she is kind of cold. And she's I rate that. I rate that. She don't get the credit she deserves. Leighton Stewart, watch out for him. He got a bad injury, but he's ice cold finisher. Hopefully he gets a chance in the cups. Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure if they were talking about a loan, to be very honest with you, but he is cold. He is cold. The kid who got the ball back to Trent at the corner taken quickly is balling up in the under 21s. You love to see it, bro. You love to see it, bro. You know, like that. That would be, oh mate, that would be the best, bro. You've even seen it with what's it called, with Harvey and that. Do you know what I mean? Those are that's as a cop, and I know you appreciate that being in Liverpool. You know that seeing real like grassroots come up. That's amazing, man. Trust me. Muliowski needs to get some game time. He's looking promising, bro. Every time I look at him on LFCTV, he's cold, you know. He's cold, and this is why I'm talking about all of this eighth option, ninth option. Bun that. 5 options, bro. 5 options, 6, 7, and 8th or 9th need to be you, man, and Muliowski needs to be one of them. Do you know them ones there? Picking up experience, so that when the time's right, he can come in and play. Because let's be honest, it's only experience that he's lacking. Him and others. Come on, and happy one. Why is this bugging me, bro? I don't understand it. Happy 130th. Happy 130th. Happy 130th. Okay. So, tongue tying myself on some mad thing. Happy 130th birthday to all our football club. You never walk alone. Big up yourself. Back. Don't agree with the Curtis Jones going on loan. He will. Don't agree with Curtis Jones going on loan. He will get game next year. Yeah, maybe. I'm not overly like, listen, he needs to go, he needs to get out of here. Personally, that's what I would do. I would be like, listen, go and get some game time in a team that plays much like us. Like, not the loan where you're like, oh, just go on loan, just get out of here. We'll pay. No, go and get some actual, real, credible experience in a team that plays like us. It's because I don't really know where Jones fits. When I've seen him in the 10, outrageous. Or playing off of the left, outrageous. But in this team, he don't have the speed or the impact, and the left is a bit crowded with Diaz and all of that. We don't play with a 10, and I don't know if he's got what it takes to be the 8. It's just go and find out so Klopp can see, actually, you know what, this is exactly where he belongs. I just feel like right now he's being used all over the place, and I don't know if we're getting the best out of him. But yeah, man, listen, if Klopp wants to use him, I'm happy. But I personally, I would loan him. You're saying, big man thing, if you and Conroy would link when you can. Yeah, bro, we link up. The Carabao Cup, I was with Conroy in the pub, bro. We had footage on Kopish of me going mad. Like when we won, when Kepa done his thing. It was me and Conroy in the pub, man. Yeah, me and Conroy link up, don't worry, man. Trust me. Yeah, Jones on a loan would help his game. That's what I think. Personally, Sean from SDS podcast been moving mad recently. Yes, I think it was Sean talking about the Munich disaster. So I'm saying, man ain't out here as a Liverpool fan talking, yeah, them man, bun them, man, there, Munich disaster. I don't care. Never, not out of my mouth, no way. Like, they're still pagans, still hate Man United, but come on, man, there's a bit of class. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't like that. So nah, not on this channel. I don't really promote that. Rats is just different. You just have to take him with a pinch of salt. That's it, Ravi. Literally, he's a bit like that Scottish comic, Frankie Boyle. It's exactly it, bro. You just got to take him with a pinch of salt. Not everything that's said is something that, oh, that's not for me. We don't have to cancel a whole man's, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, I would hate that. I just get scared, bro. Like, you know, them ones there, I just get really scared that I might come out and say something, and hopefully I'm building enough of a fan base that, like Ravi said, like, he knows me. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know me, you know the type of personality I am, but I might say something and, oh, I never even meant that. I don't want everyone to, do you know what I mean, just go on a mad one. Just like, it is what it is, and we move. we had 500k at the parade, no trouble at all. Come on, bro. Come on. Why would we? Why would we? Our fan base is goated. And please, for everyone, all of the, and I know this ain't you, Heirs of the Cop, you're actually one of the few that just show man love always. But everyone that, if you're not from flipping Liverpool, you don't have to not be from Liverpool in order to be a fan, because we had 500k. You take away all the people that aren't from Liverpool, and our parade looks like Man City's. You know what I'm saying? So, like, big up everyone. M. Tarmizi, who I've seen on comments, staying up till outlandish times of the morning just to soak in content and games and that. We're a goated fan base, bro. The best. I'm not even gonna lie. We are the best fan base, bro. You know, like that. And people are pissed that they ain't got the fan base we have. So it is what it is. Hey, come on. You know what time it is. 7-11, bruv. It's coming. It's coming. Happy birthday to everyone, man. I'll take 40, but way past that now, my G. Bless up one. No, I see a 40 plus. I saw the plus, but I ignored it, brother. You're 40, man. Nah, I hear you. No, I know. Listen, you're as old as you're feeling. Do you know what I mean? And I hope you're in good health and everything as well, man. Big up yourself on your birthday, bro. And yeah, please, come on, community. Just slap a quick happy birthday to JJ36, man. It's his birthday today, like it is all of ours, being a Liverpool supporter. So let's just show him some love. Saint was an actor, man, with some Northwest Dwayne Johnson. Yeah, man. Yeah. Trust me, man's lived. Man's lived. Yeah, man. Hey, you know what? I'll give you a little something for everyone that's in here. Google Clinton Makepeace. Yeah, you might see a little something. Clinton Makepeace. You know what I'm saying? You might see a little something. You might see a boy. You know what I mean? You know. Hey. Come on. Hey, your natural energy is live, yo, and this is all like, you know what I mean, early mornings and that, man. Come on. Saying, what about Shine? Did you rate him? I rated him. I do rate him. Shine Poe, you know, like that. I do rate him. But I could never put him into the, and I don't even really, man, that tried to say he was like biggie in that. It's lazy. He wasn't. He was nothing like big, but I do rate him in his own like lane. I'm not gonna lie. Even when he went jail and brought out that album, Gangster something, or yeah, it was hard. Green Case, I remember. Yeah, it was hard, man. I do rate Shine, man, definitely. Now my man Saint, bro, we need to thank you, bro. We all know it ain't easy to always turn up streams, go live sometimes, and how you're always on big you up, bro. Love, come on, man. Thank you. You know what it's like. I got a little one. And yeah, I got a little one, so I'm always looking after her with my missus. My missus ain't been feeling well this week, so it's been a bit mad. But come on, man, I've got to bring you the content. That's why I think I did a stream the other day, and I said, hey, brother, the start time of that stream was just moonwalking, fam. Just moonwalking. Jeez. You look at it, 11. Then you look at it again at 12:30. Doing the Usher Raymond moonwalk, you know, like that. Look again, it's 4:30. Look again, bro. But it was peak, bro. It was tense. I was like, yo, I had someone coming over to look up. In all honesty, let me not lie. It was supposed to start at 11. I was watching the NBA. I was frazzed. I couldn't get up. Then I said, yeah, let me move this back. Then my little one's supposed to go nursery. She didn't. I said, oh, you're all up in my shit. Like, what am I supposed to do? Moved it back. Someone was supposed to come and look after her. They shagged me. Moved it back. It was just sliding. But I still brought it out, though. And you know what I mean? So love for everyone that's got your post. You see, the basically, I said all of that to say this. Turn your post notifications on, suckers. Turn your post notifications on, because your boy, I'm likely to just do the random thing, you know, like that. Shout out everyone that knows. Man might just go live on a 2 a.m. thing, you know, like that, just because I need to give you that content. So make sure you're turning on your post notifications, and bear with me. Because I know sometimes it can get a bit peak, man, but I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Remy Ma bodied Nicki Minaj. Definitely. Remy Ma's next. Remy Ma's, she got that papoose juice, bro. Anytime your spouse is papoose, you ain't to be fucked with. Do you know them ones there? But yeah, nah, big up. Heard a story the other day on radio where a friend had his mate and wife who went to Paris just for the day out, go to the match, were queuing up, got battened and tear gassed, wife in hospital. irrelevant, bro. If that's, yo, I don't even know what to say to that, man. That's outrageous, you know? Like, fucking hell, man. Listen, my deepest, sincerest thoughts and blessings go out to you. You can just tell my whole energy just changed reading that, man. That's just, you don't, man. Listen, I'm sorry, man. I didn't even do nothing, but yeah, listen, I'm sorry on behalf of everyone that should be sorry. You know, them ones there. And if that is a real story and that is my deepest thoughts and healing energy go out to her and her family and everyone else that was affected by that, man. Outrageous, a flipping game of fucking football, man. Yeah, man. Saying, you ever heard of an old school UK rapper called Jest? His quality got a few of his albums. Jest, I haven't actually, you know. Ravi, you hit me up on socials, man. Hit me up on socials and let me know what go on still. Digga D got battered in France yesterday as well. Raw, man, them France is cancelled. Snail eating twat. Yo, it's mad. They got I don't understand, like, what's going on. Yeah, man, them. I ain't on the croissant thing, but I ain't doing France for a little while, bruv. You know, like that. Barella or Gavi? I say Gavi because it's more realistic. From history, I don't think Barella will leave Italy. But Barella's cold. Right, hold up. Shout out everyone in the chat. The chat's moving brazy. Chat's moving mad. Please, everyone, please make sure you. Let me just go and check up the likes. Please make sure you've liked in it. Please. Like up the tings. Like up the tings. Yo, 40 likes, man. We're getting there. Please, we're getting there. Thank you, everyone. Much appreciated, man. Much appreciated. Saint, remember Yo MTV Raps? That's where I first saw cannabis as an exhibit. My boy brought me onto cannabis, bro. Yo MTV Raps? Are you mad? Fab Fry Freddy, all of them ting there. Come on, I'm showing my age now, man. Another unknown guy is Yeremi Pino. My scout boy who discovered Diaz recommended him. Okay. Yeremi Pino. Let me start that. I'm gonna look at him after this. I'm gonna go and put some work in and see if I can see what he's saying. Saying, would you do an all-time World 11 draft with a couple other panelists? That would be a sick video. 6 time. Let me slot that. Let me slot that there. I'm gonna do that. You know what I mean? I needed some content suggestions anyway. So love. Facts, Saint. Facts, bro. Don't know what I was saying, but spitting facts. Must have been the fan base. Yeah, must have been. Come on, man. Our fan base is goated. And you know, man, like Alid, you know, come on. Make sure you man are going over to Clock Talk TV and subscribing these. Like, to have the know-how, the talent at his age to be putting out content. But I'm twice the age of him and my palms are mad sweaty every time I log on. So do you know what I mean? Come on. Saying I'm a Scouser, couldn't give a toss where any fellow read from. We're all in together. Come on, and bro, but I be going at people on YouTube, man. YouTube, on Twitter, certain man just corning, man, because we're not from Liverpool, and I don't understand it, man. So love, man. Like, exactly, we're a global fan base, so you know what I mean. We've all got to come together as one, and our fan base is goated, bro. Trust me, goated. Smash the likes, people. Hit the subscribe if you haven't. Like my man Promo says, come on. Yo, what stuff did you act in? Clinton Makepeace. Go into Google, type in Clinton Makepeace, and you'll find out. Man like Marshall, you're a goat, bro. You know this, man. You know this. Mtar Mizzy, us fan base in Asia are mad passionate as well. We've been watching midnight, early morning Premier League, Champion League games since high school. Thanks for your shout out. Much love. No, Mtar Mizzy, bro. Like, I'm telling you, I think I was watching Kopish, and you came in and you were like, yo. That stuff, it touches me, bro. It touches me. Like, I'm a big Liverpool fan, massive Liverpool fan, big enough to start a content channel. And you know them ones there. Would I be as big of a Liverpool fan if I had to wake up at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning every day not every day, but you know what I mean? I don't know, you know. I might have to watch a couple of them on replay. Like, you, man, are goated. And it pisses me off that people will just try and like rub man out because they don't happen to come have an L postcode. Like, bro, we're all in this together, man. So big yourself up, big up everyone in Asia, big up all of them, man. Big up everyone that's watching this and you're not from the UK and you've actually put on your post notifications. You're actually like, yo, man's waking up. Nah, man. I'll go on, but love. I love you, man. Too much pause, but you know what I'm saying. Yo, Saint, when you get in your boy Hammers Redman on, bro, Hammers, he knows where I am. You know them ones there. Big up Hammers every time, man. And I wouldn't have even got to where I am without James Redman. I'm telling you, James Redman put the battery in my back. I had maybe, I don't even know, not even 100 subscribers, bro. And James Redman, we were talking. He's like, yo, jump on my thing. Do you know what I mean? Shout out Conroy, shout out everyone else that we, do you know what I mean? We hooked Daz TV. Sick, man. So big up James, man. Big up James each and every time. Hope he's doing well. 2-hour stream, man. Big up Saint for the quality content. Smash the likes, people. I'm here for you, man. You know, like that. Here for you, man. I could have easily dipped out when Callum went, but I said, nah. I looked at the comments. I said, I got to get involved with my man them. And then look, we started doing the rapping thing, the music thing. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Like, come on. Hey, psychedelic scientist, big up. I'm here. I tried to give you a little bit of time, and that psychedelic scientist was one of the man there that saw my stream moonwalking away like Sadio Mane's hairline, bruv. Just it started here and then it ended up here all 8 o'clock and something. It was mad. Man was saluting man like this. It was crazy. Anyways, yo, do you think trainers are overpriced? Brother, overpriced. I will deal with the overpriced thing. But now man's got to go and get a ticket and do raffle and pray to Allah and God and the universe and then find out that I still ain't hit and then go and buy them for double the price. Bro, it's a madness, bro. It's a flipping madness, bro. Like, you know what? As expensive as trainers are now, you can itch them up another 10%. I will have that just so that you can lose all of this nonsense raffling and all of them stupidness things. Just to have the ability to go into the shop and buy them, I'll pay a little bit more. It's ridiculous, bro. But yeah, it's outrageous. Man used to call crepes 110s because that's how much it cost you. They stopped doing that because now they're it's peak, bruv. Do you know them ones there? Nah, 100%. Good question, Ravi, man. I like that. Stephen Owens, to be 40 again. Guess I'm past it. My first ever match that I watched was Bill Shankly's testimonial. Bro, you've got that in the bank. Bro, listen, yeah? Imagine. Hey, Stephen, you're the type of brother that I would love to get drunk with, you know, just have like some drinks and just start chatting to man. Like, you know, you're talking to a Don that's seen it. I said his first game is Bill Shankly's testimonial. I only ever get to have a rendition of Bill Shankly on LFCTV and that, like just doing my research. I never got that close to bro, imagine that's your first game, the greatness. How could you have ever been anything but a red after going to that? Anything. Like, bro, that's sick, man. That is sick. Like, love that. And I hope that my daughter can be like, yo, some of the success that she's having, she can be all 30, 40 and be like, yo, you should have seen what these men were doing when I was coming up, you know, like that. Trust me. I keep doing your thing, man. Hey, come on, trust me. Big up one touch. Nah, 100% not, bro. 100% not. Bro, I need to get into this, bro. Saying you watch Stranger Things. I don't, you know. I'm just at the moment slapping up season 2 of Power, the Tariq thing. I'm just done that. But I need to watch Stranger Things. I heard that it's fire. If you man want a film to get into, I just watched the film not too long ago and it was decent. It didn't start off as I thought it was. I thought it was some joke thing, but the way it ended, it was actually hard. Guys, emergency, go watch that, man. Like it's especially if you're a person of color. Do you know what I mean? Shout out One Touch, in fact, actually. You know, them ones there. It's good to watch a film and the protagonist is called Kunle. You know, like that. Kunle. Like real African brother. Like it's a good film, man. It's a good film and it opens up like what's going on, racial lines and stuff like that. So it's a good film, man. So yeah, but I will get on to Stranger Things. And big up at 6 times, man. Come on, this is my old school Don, you know. Like, we went to school together. He's my old school guy. You just can't blame him that he's an Arsenal fan, unfortunately. So yeah, if you can go and sub to his channel, that would be much appreciated, man. He's doing big things. Ooh, Marshall. Jeez. Man, I get excited for these type of questions here, you know. Jeez. Hey. Marshall, hey, say, who is your top 5 lyricists of all time? B-I-G-G-I-E, a.k.a. B-I-G. Get it? Biggie. Like, if you know me, you know how the thing's set. You know already. Like, you already know, innit? Like, come on. He's up there. Lyricists. Listen. Punisher has to go in there. Like, has to. Like, lyricist, lyrical, like, yeah, Punisher. So I've got Pun, I've got Biggie. I'm making this off the top of my head right now as well. I'm not doing like the whole, I'm going to like normal. How I'm affected right now. Like, how I'm affected right now. Sci-Hi. He knocked off the Prince off of his name, so it's just Sci-Hi. Anyone that trying to look at me weird, look at me funny, look at me sideways, Sci-Hi freestyles are goated. I told you, LA Leakers Sci-Hi freestyle. Go and listen, brother. His verses are philanthropy. That's a bar from his thing. How are you mixing philanthropy with flow and bro? Sci-Hi, Black Thought. I'm on 4. They come so quick, bro. Sci-Hi, Black Thought, Big Pun, Biggie. I'm gonna go Lupe Fiasco. Are you dumb, bruv? Don't chat to me about music, bro, cause I am deep on the thing. But top 5 lyricists, yeah? Lupe Fiasco, Big Pun, Biggie, Black Thought, and Sci-Hi, bro. That's a goated list right now. And come chat to me in the comments if you think I don't know my shit. My brother say, you know, come on, G. What you say, Mo Salah to the bridge, brother? My estimations of Mo Salah are going down every single day. Like I'm not gonna lie, bro. You're supposed to be my G, my African Don. I don't want to hear about you. At the same time, I respect it. I'm African as well, and I know how the thing's set. Fam. I know how we've been doing Bandulu and them things there. You know, basically, if I don't get the money that they want, then they go to next Premier League side. Oh, you know like that. Eh? Obviously, he don't speak like that because he's Egyptian, but it's the only African I know. But you know, like that, us Africans are on this thing. You know, like, brother, you're not gonna pay me my P. Man City looking kind of tasty. And just to try and, oh, well, I swear, is that what you're looking to do? No, fix up, here's the P. But all jokes aside, if it's not to get money out of these, man, the money that I think you are worth, but I just don't want to give it to you because I don't really want my club to be paying out that type of money. But anyway, that's the next thing. I'll rate it, but I don't really want man to be talking about flirting with next Premier League teams and that. Awful. Shut up. It don't matter where you're from in Liverpool, it's more as a team, no one like us, and it's, bro, come on, Jay Prawley, you know that. Don't matter, it is what it is, bruv. It is what it is. That's just how it is. Let me see what One Touch saying. 1K followers loading, Saint. Love that. Smash the subscribe button, people. Come on, thank you, my guy. There's probably no one out there that knows how hard this has been other than One Touch, you know, like that, because we started this together. So, like I said, if you could just go over, he's an Arsenal fan, he needs a little bit of help, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that man are coming 5th and they're dead food. So, just go and just sub his thing in it. Just give him a little something to be happy about, because generally speaking, he ain't happy about shit. I'm messing. right, I need to get out of here and go and eat. I ain't eating, you know. I'm not even gonna lie, I ain't eating, bro. So I'm mad hungry. I need to go and eat. Fam, Air Force Ones cost 110. Do they? Swear down. My days. 110. Air Forces. I swear they were a cool 60. 55, bro. Oh, mate. Mad thing. I truly love the energy on this channel. The most slept on LFC channel. Facts. Hey, bro, Marshall, you're my guy. Come on, man. I'm just doing it one up myself, just giving the people's them just a little interaction, just chatting, just some, you know what I mean? Not everything's always got to be so, do you know what I mean? You know, sometimes we can just enjoy and talk and just chill. And that's what I'm here for, man. 25 man in the cut. Please, if you're enjoying our little, you know what I mean, back and forth and that, hit the like button, subscribe, please. Please. I want to hear, man, what certain man is saying about my top 5 lyricists, you know, because I'm actually quite impressed with myself that I put that together right now. Didn't do the whole, Eminem, Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas. I did a real, you know, them ones there. What you man telling me? 100% overpriced, got to pay double the price of resellers. It's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous, bruv. That's outrageous, bro. Deichmann is my shop still. No long ones. Pick up the crepes and buy. I'm going in there, bro. Let me go. Love for you, man, giving me the scoop and that. You seen Snowfall saying? No, this is so excited. You just don't even know how to hold it in. But, bro, goated. Franklin Saint, goated. Yeah, I need to get out of here because my food has come still. What do you think of Power Book 2 with Tariq? Not bad still. I'm not even finished it, but I'm in the second series, but it's not bad. And I need to get into BMF. I'm not even gonna lie. Shah and Deco, have you seen Dan Austin from their Anfield rap? He can speak fluent French. He's going back over there with a presentation of evidence to destroy them. Sick. I'm definitely looking into that. 100%. Are you dumb? And that's what we need. What about we're just some any dickhead scouse guys? No, we're not. We're cultured and we know what we're talking about. Co-op top 5 lyricists: Lupe, Black Thought, Fabulous, Big, Jay-Z. Goated. Trust me. Nothing I can come on. Biggie definitely the best storyteller. Outlandish. Trust me. Mine goes like this: M, Big L, Nas, Rakim, Andre 3K. Ooh, Andre 3 stacks. Yeah, bro. Have to put him in there. Big L. That's a nasty top 5 still. Stranger Things new season is brazy. I know. I need to start from the beginning. I've heard this. Hey, bro, I know. I need to go back and I know. It's a tough question. I'm gonna leave a lot of people out. Trust me. Saying I seen you on IG some of Jess tracks. Have a listen. Oh, you sent me some of Jess tracks on IG. Safe, nothing safe. I'm gonna go back and listen to them. M is the best wordsmith I have ever heard. Old school M. M is the best wordsmith. I just don't like his flow. I think his flow is a little bit too. I like Superman flow. I like that. Do you know them ones there? The old school flow. Hi kids, do you like violence? Want to stick me 6 9-inch nails into each one of my eyelids? I like that. You know, like when he's just rapping to you, not all this rap god. Allow me, brother. Allow me. Yeah, Snowfall. It's hard, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Sons of Anarchy, and yeah, there's a couple of you know, ball and rap. I can't lie. Come on. Hey, come on. You know my thing. Like, come on. You know my thing. No Eminem. No, just because like, oh, Daylight's hard as well. Daylight's one of the best lyricists I've ever heard. Yeah, he is hard. Obviously, in terms of like not artist, but he's cold. He's got some good battles as well. Laugh man, Saint, don't kill me, don't kill man. Man, come with the pigeon today. Actors must see this. I lie, bro. Come on. Come on. A little bit of bad said that. Old school Eminem was fire. Trust me, he was fire, and he wasn't overrated. Not old school Eminem, but this one is a bit mad. Like, next season when Chelsea play Liverpool, I don't mind going to a preview review. I can cook you. Yeah, come on, I said I'm here. I'm on this, and we better score some fucking goals, bro. None of this 0-0 shit. Yeah, nah. M is definitely one of the coldest. 100%, definitely one of the coldest. Have I seen The Wire? My uncle's in The Wire, big man. Trust me. Hey, The Wire is goated. Trust me. Random fact sake, my next door neighbor went on tour with Bowie in the 70s and 80s as a drummer. Jesus Christ. rotted. Any artifacts or anything like that? Because that would sell, bro. Jeez, man. Don't like Pulisic, no end product, and he's Brock, bruv. He's Brock, bruv. He's Brock. I'm not even gonna lie, man. Wagwan saying, gonna catch this on the replay, my guy. Hey, Jerry James, my don. This is a good one. I'm not even gonna lie. The comments, mad. Man said, I beg you take Pulisic, you know. Nah, we're all good, fam. We're all good. I want Nkuku in a clinical number 9. Yeah, I could do with that as well. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Nkuku is the one. Yeah, trust me, we're good. We're good. Now listen, guys, man. It's been I've loved this show, man. It's been sick, man. Just little random one, do you know what I mean? Shout out to Callum, shout out to Kopish for helping me out on this one. And I'll be back. I think I'm gonna be back tomorrow with my brothers. I'll be back with my brothers, Roms, and Ish is in Barcelona, so big him up. But we'll do a season review and player ratings as well. So bringing you the content and that, man. Peoples, please, man, make sure you hit the like button on your way out. It's been sick. Thank you for everyone that jumped in the comments. Come on, Co-op, man. Love. Oh, thank you, Marshall, man. Yeah, thank you. You man are goated, man. You man are goated 6 times and everyone else, man. I really hope you've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed it. It's been sick. Go and have a good day, man. Let's go and, do you know what I mean? Let's go and do what we do. Love.